Well, Beretti and Finley must have come back.
Probably, but it's up to you to prove it and bring them in.
Well, Mark, some rather startling developments took place while you were unconscious. You and Red Andrews exchanged positions in a most peculiar manner, and the chief's putting you on the spot to explain it. Well, now that you're out of the hospital, you better do some checking up. First thing will be to locate Beretti and Findlay again. Better check your gun first, though. They're desperate characters, you know. Oh, how do you explain that, Mark? You don't remember firing your gun last night, do you? They knocked you out before you even drew your gun, and yet your gun has been fired. At least there's one round missing. And now, back at the scene of the crime, you've found another clue. An empty shell from your gun. Some shells from Andrew's gun, too, but they were fired after you were knocked out. So your gun had been fired, and now you know where. At the spot where Red was shot. Does that suggest anything to you, Mark?
No, it couldn't be. I didn't like him, but I couldn't have been that much out of my head. Could I? I've got to find out more about this. Good morning.
Good morning. Can I get something for you?
Were you the druggist on duty here last night?
Yes, it's hard to get help these days. I have to work night and day.
Yeah, I understand a guy called an ambulance from here last night.
Yes, that's right.
Did he say anything to you?
Just that there were a couple of officers in the alley and that one of them had been hurt.
I see. How long was he in here?
Oh, about 4 minutes, I guess.
Did you see anyone else while he was phoning?
No. No, I didn't. But see here. Who are you?
I'm the guy that was knocked out.
Oh. Well, you seem to have recovered.
Yeah, outside of a lump on the back of my head.
Well, the fella didn't tell me anything other than the report he made to the police.
Okay. Thanks.
Yes?
Is your name Peters?
Yes.
You're the guy who called the ambulance about that affair behind Small's drugstore last night, aren't you?
That's right. Come in.
Oh, thanks. They told me at the department you'd probably be willing to answer some questions.
And, who are you?
Take a good look. Don't you recognize me?
Oh, yes. Yes, you're the one
The one that was knocked out.
Yeah.
I believe you reported to the chief that Red Andrews was kneeling down working over me when you left to call the ambulance. Is that right?
Yes, that's what I told him.
And the report also states that as you entered the alley after hearing the shot, you saw two men run out of the alley, jump into a car, and drive off.
Yes, that's what I saw.
Good. Now listen carefully. Were you in the drugstore long enough for those men to drive around the block, enter the alley from the other end, kill Red Andrews, and make a getaway before you got back?
Oh, let me see. I imagine it took less than 5 minutes, but, well, yes, I believe there would have been time for that.
Thanks a lot, mister. I guess that just about answers my question. I've got a hunch that's exactly what happened.
I beg your pardon, but I don't think so.
Huh? Why not?
Because when I left to call the ambulance, you were lying flat on your face across the alley. If they'd have driven back, they'd have run over you. Or, if you'd been up and around, I think they'd have shot you, too.
You are listening to The Whistler, brought to you by your friend, the Signal Oil Company, marketers of famous Signal gasoline, your best buy today. Remember to let every go signal remind you, you do go farther with Signal gasoline.
Well, Mark, your theory of Finley and Beretti having come back and killed Red has been blasted. This is beginning to simmer down to far too few suspects, isn't it? From the way the evidence is pointing, you're going to be incapable of weighing it in an unbiased manner. It's placing too much suspicion on you. Of course, you're not ready to face an admission yet, not even to yourself. But If you won't admit killing Red, you'd better find out who did. You know that Red fired several shots after you were knocked out. But that doesn't mean that Finley and Barretti couldn't have fired some, too. Maybe they shot Red during the fight, and it didn't kill him instantly. Maybe he had the bullet in him all the time he was working over you. It's worth investigating, Mark. The coroner could help you there.
Hello, Doc.
Oh, hello, Hoskins. Glad to see you.
Doc, can I speak to you for a minute?
Certainly. Sit down.
Thanks. Look, you did the autopsy on Red Andrews this morning, didn't you?
Yes. Terrible thing.
You determined the cause of death?
And that's right. He died of injuries sustained from a gunshot.
Doc, were you able to tell from the nature of the wound how long Red lived after the shot was fired?
Oh, yes.
Definitely?
Definitely.
What would you say, Doc? Could he have lived 10 minutes, 5 minutes?
Well, if Red Andrews lived 10 seconds after that shot was fired, would have been a miracle.
What?
Yeah, he was shot through the heart, close range. Died instantly.
Well, there goes another theory. Red couldn't have been shot by the crooks at the start of the fight. And they couldn't have driven back in the alley without running over you. But who else could have done it? Who else had the opportunity? Silly, isn't it, to suspect yourself? But the fact remains that Red Andrews was the fair-haired boy of the department. Everybody knows that. And the chief knows that you were jealous of his position because Red stood between you and promotion. Do you suppose it could have been possible that your subconscious resentment of Red could have been translated into irresponsible action while you were knocked out? Possibility or not, you better crack this thing before the chief gets such an idea, or before he puts someone else on the case to start prying around.
Oh, hello, Hoskins.
Hi. Say, did the lab stuff on Andrews come through you?
Yes, I did the analysis.
You handled the ballistics report, huh?
Yes, a bullet was fired at close range from a .38 service pistol.
Oh, was, huh?
Yes, probably by a gun that had been stolen from some officer.
Probably. Did you retrieve the bullet?
Yes.
Mind if I have a look at it?
Oh, sure. I have it right here. Yeah. Here you are.
Would it be all right if I borrowed it?
Huh?
The chief's assigned me to the case. I want to make a comparison, okay?
Oh. Well, I guess it's all right. If you'll be personally responsible for it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. But you'll be sure to take good care of it, all right.
It'll be best to know for sure, won't it, Mark? Jumping to conclusion isn't good detection. You'll be perfectly safe down there in your basement. With that pillow muffling the gun, no one will hear the shot. Then you can dig the bullet out of that sawdust barrel and compare the rifling with the one that killed Andrews. Then you'll know, won't you, Mark? Well, now there can be no doubt. The riflings are the same. The bullet that killed Red Andrews was fired from your gun, Mark. Looks as though you'd solved the murder beyond a reasonable doubt. All the circumstances have pointed toward you all along. And now you've found the clinching clue. Maybe it would be best if you try to cover up what you know. Or is it too late? Does the chief know something, too? Could that be why he's sent for you?
Hoskins, I don't understand it. Here we got a clear-cut case of first-degree murder. Motive, opportunity, corpus electi, everything. And yet you stammer around about the proof.
Well,
it seems obvious who killed Red.
does it?
Certainly. The crooks you were after. So bring him in.
This is becoming a pretty mess, isn't it, Mark? You don't dare bring in Barretti and Finley. As long as they're suspected, suspicion will be removed from you. But if you bring them in, they'll prove that they didn't do it. And then there'll be only one suspect left. You, Mark, you. But the chief's going to put another man on the case soon if you don't turn up something. That bullet. You'd better do something about that before another detective starts snooping around. How about a switch? A bullet from a different gun instead of the one they dug out of Andrews. Maybe worth a try, Mark.
Say, I brought the bullet back. Sorry I was so long.
Huh? Oh, yes, the Andrews bullet.
Yeah. Hope you haven't been worried about it.
Huh? Well, no, I wasn't worried about it. We made a set of microfilm pictures of the bullet when it first came in.
Pictures of the right bullet. And now you've substituted another. That'll look mighty bad for you, Mark. You're getting in deeper and deeper, aren't you, Mark? First, your own deduction has stamped you as a criminal, guilty of manslaughter. Now your efforts to cover up are going to make it look like premeditated murder. You're wasting precious time now, Mark. 3 days pass, and then there's something else. What does this mean, Mark? A note asking you to see Ben Tolan, one of the best detectives on the force.
The sergeant gave me your message, Ben.
Oh, yes, Hoskins. Come in. I want to talk to you. You know what's happened?
Oh, I don't think I do.
Well, a couple of days ago, the chief assigned me to the Andrews case.
Oh.
I know what it'll mean to you to crack this case, and I didn't intend to get in your way. But it's a funny thing, Mark. I just did some routine checking in order to look busy, but I ran into a mighty strange thing.
Oh?
Yeah. I went to the lab, and they told me that you'd borrowed the bullet.
Yes, I wanted to check it.
Yeah, I know. And the trouble is, you got mixed up. The bullet you returned isn't the right one, Mark.
What do you mean?
They made a microfilm of the right one, and the one you brought back doesn't fit.
Doesn't it?
No.
So Ben Tolan knows. He's found out about you, hasn't he, Mark? But it would seem that he's still trying to give you a chance to confess. He thinks it might be easier on you that way, doesn't he, Mark? But he's wrong. It won't be simply a matter of a few years for manslaughter. They'll hang you, Mark. And that's what you're thinking while pacing back and forth in your room. Looks like you're trapped. The only way out doesn't make sense. Or does it? If Tolan is found dead, he can't tell. Yes. Then again, only you would know. That's a well-isolated house where Tolan lives, isn't it? Well, there he sits, Mark, completely unaware of the danger. Why don't you pull the trigger, Mark? You think it might be better to let Tolan know why he's going to die. You could take him by surprise. He hasn't a gun in sight.
Tolan?
What? Oh, you, Hoskins.
Yeah. Surprised?
Mark, what are you doing here? I've been trying to get a hold of you. What's the idea of the gun?
I came to settle something with you, Tolan.
What's the matter with you? You're acting screwy. You've been acting funny for days.
Funny, have I? Well, maybe it's funny to you. You're not in my spot.
Well, you wouldn't be in such a spot if you'd keep your head. Although I suppose the blow you received...
Sure. But I'm not taking a chance on trying to prove that.
What are you talking about?
You're not turning in that evidence you collected, Mr. Tolan.
I'm sorry, Mark, but I waited as long as I could.
What do you mean?
I left a complete report after work tonight. It'll be on the chief's desk tomorrow morning.
So he beat you to it, Mark. No use to kill Tolan now. Then you'd be facing 2 raps. But wait. Yes. You're going to hang anyway. A man can only pay the supreme penalty once, Mark. You're thinking you might as well take Tolan with you. Pay him for his dirty snooping. You might have covered up if it hadn't been for him, Mark. But he's exposed you. It's his fault.
Mark, put down that gun. Don't be a fool.
I'm not a fool.
You don't know what you're doing.
Oh, yes, I do. For the first time in days, I'm thinking straight. Now, for the first time, I see exactly what I have to do.
You're crazy.
Maybe, but my last chance is to try a getaway. I might make it, only you aren't going to be around to know. You had to turn in the dope on me, didn't you? All right, you're going to pay for it.
What are you talking about?
Just this. Maybe I did kill Red. But I didn't do it on purpose, and I'm not going to lay down and take the rap for it.
You were hurt badly, weren't you?
What do you mean?
I don't know where you got the idea, but you're wrong. You didn't kill Red Andrews.
The Whistler will return in just a moment with a strange ending of tonight's tale. Meantime, here are 2 tips for making your gas ration coupons go farther. 1, accelerate gradually. Never force your motor by stepping down hard on the gas pedal. You're sure to save precious gasoline in this way. And here's the second tip. Use the gasoline that's scientifically engineered to give you maximum miles per gallon. Signal's famous Go Farther gasoline. For years, more and more Western drivers who keep careful record of mileage have been switching to Signal gasoline. Even today, although certain gasoline ingredients have gone to war, and no gasoline can give you the brilliant performance of pre-war Signal gasoline, the Signal Oil Company is still producing the finest gasoline that can be made today. And Signal still places the emphasis on miles. So the next time you trade one of your ration coupons for gasoline, remember, your best buy today is Signal Go Farther gasoline. And the place to get it is your neighborhood Signal gasoline dealer. And now, back to the Whistler.
Well, Mark, you were about to kill the one man who knows you didn't kill Red Andrews. But how can this be? You're a good detective, and all the evidence pointed unquestionably toward you. How could Tolan have discovered something you overlooked? And yet he's told you that you didn't do it.
What? I didn't kill Red?
No, look, I'll tell you. There was a very obvious clue. You'd have caught it if you hadn't been so busy covering up for yourself. I saw it immediately.
Go on, keep talking.
You cornered these crooks in an alley behind the drugstore. And they were trafficking in illegal sale of drugs. Get it? Drugs, drugstore. Well, all I did was to go on from there.
Well, where did that take you?
To the druggist. He was the brains of a dope ring. Now, when you and Red traced the peddlers that close to his store, he figured that you had the dope on him, too. So when Peters went into the phone booth, the druggist slipped out the back door and into the alley. Red was bending down facing you. The druggist went to help him. He bent down, jerked his gun from the holster, and he shot Red. He was back in the store by the time Peters came out of the phone booth.
Yeah, he had my gun. Why didn't he kill me, too?
Peters had told him that your injury looked fatal, that he didn't have time to check closely, but he figured that he'd taken care of both the cops who had anything on him, but he didn't. And if you haven't been fool enough to obliterate his fingerprints on your gun, yeah, I'm pretty sure that that'll cinch it. Yeah, tomorrow morning, you'll be in jail for the murder of Red Andrews. Not you, Mark. Not you.
Well, Mark, you almost convicted yourself of murder, didn't you? From now on, you'd better be careful whom you decide to kill. You almost shot Tolan, and Tolan is the one who saved your hide from yourself, Mark.
Next Monday at 9 o'clock, the Signal Oil program will bring you another strange tale by the Whistler. The Signal Oil program is broadcast for your entertainment by the Signal Oil Company, marketers of Signal's famous Go Farther gasoline and motor oil, and by your neighborhood Signal Oil dealer, who is at your service daily to keep your car running for the duration. The Signal Oil program, produced by George W. Allen, with story by Dwight Hauser, music by Wilbur Hatch, is transmitted to our troops overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. Bob Anderson speaking for your friend, the Signal Oil Company, and suggesting once again that you let every go signal remind you that you do go farther with Signal gasoline. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
You're not hungry, dear Henry, dear Henry. I've just burnt the roast and I've ruined the sponge.
Well, that's a nice thing, isn't it? After I've been working all day...
Henry, I've got me secret supply.
You don't mean...
Polo mints.
Yum, yum.
Driving a Formula One Lotus needs special training, but teaching people to drive needs special training, too. Instructors of the British School of Motoring are specially trained. That's why last year alone, BSM had more than 250,000 successful pupils. If you want to learn to drive safely, confidently, and in the shortest possible time, just phone your local branch of the British School of Motoring.
Will you have a polo, dear Liza, dear Liza? Will you have a polo, dear Liza, polo?
How very kind of you, dear Henry. I most certainly will. I'll have 3 or 4 or maybe more.
But you take the old tube.
Because they happen to be my tube of polo, dear Henry. Have one.
Classic shows from the golden age of radio. This is the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
It's time for My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball.
Hello, everybody.
Yes, it's the new Gay Family series starring Lucille Ball with Richard Denning. Brought to you by the Jell-O family of desserts.
J-E-L-L. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. That's Jell-O.
Yum, yum, yum.
Jell-O puddings.
Yum, yum, yum.
Jell-O tapioca pudding cancery.
And now Lucille Ball with Richard Denning as Liz and George Cooper. 2 people who live together and like it. As we look in on the Coopers, it's morning. George Cooper is in the dining room eating breakfast. And Liz is hiding in the kitchen with Katie the maid.
Why are you afraid to see Mr. Cooper this morning? Is it something about money? Shh, that's a dirty word. Oh, dear, what is it this time? Well, to put it in a nutshell, George wants to go over our Christmas list this morning, and I'm supposed to buy the presents with the money I'm supposed to have been depositing in our Christmas Club account at the bank each month. Well, don't you have enough? Well, not quite. You see, Katie, I missed a few months. How many? 12. I just got a letter from the bank yesterday. Was it a statement? No, it was more of a question. It said, what happened? Oh, Miss Cooper, why don't you just go in and tell him the truth? Him the truth? Katie, your brakes are slipping. You know how George is about money. You'd think it was made out of gold or something. Now, I'll just stay right here with you until he leaves for work.
Liz, will you come in?
Oh, trapped. Well, I'll just have to rely on the old standby. I'll lay down a smooch screen. You know, that always sort of takes his mind off things. Coming, baby. Good luck.
Hey, what were you doing out there, Liz?
Well, I was just making sure that my little husband gets enough to eat for his breakfast.
Oh, I had plenty, thanks.
Well, that's good.
Look, Liz, I had a couple of minutes, and I thought it
Oh,
might be
you great, big, adorable thing. Oh, where'd you ever get such beautiful blonde wavy hair, George?
I got on a deal. It came with my head.
Oh, you're so witty. Give me a great big kiss, honey.
Where'd you learn to kiss like that?
It's a gift.
Oh, that reminds me. We just have time to go over the Christmas list.
Oh, I had to open my big fat kisser.
Now, here's the list.
Yeah, it's a long one, isn't it?
Well, we don't have to worry about that as long as we have that old Christmas Club money salted away.
Yeah.
No charge accounts for us. No worrying about how to pay next January. We can show them the color of our money, that beautiful green.
Something tells me there's going to be a white Christmas. George, you know something? I don't think we have enough money in the Christmas account.
What? Well, Liz, you haven't been skimping, have you?
Oh, no. Every month I put in the same amount.
That's pretty good.
Oh, it was nothing. But what I meant was, I like our friends twice as much as I thought I did. They're so wonderful. Why don't you give me some more money, and then I'll have enough, twice as much for everybody.
You know, that's a funny thing. I've been thinking about our friends, too.
You have?
Yeah. And I think half as much of them as I thought I did.
I think we should take half the money in our Christmas fund and pay bills with it.
Oh, no.
Well, what's the matter with that?
Well, George, let's be practical about this now. I scrimp and save all year long to get that money together, and now you want to throw it away on bills.
Well, after all, Liz,
What about the Christmas spirit?
Well, it's
Stockings
true.
on the fireplace.
Well, it's just that this
was the night before Christmas and all through the house.
Liz, I was only...
Down or down, Blitzen here, Dancer here, Prancer here, Vixen here, Schmixen here, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Jingle bell, jingle all the way.
All right. We won't use any of the money for the bills.
Goody.
But I won't give you any extra either. Just use what you have in the Christmas Club account.
Goody dipped in pickle juice. Katie.
Yes, Mrs. Cooper?
I just figured out how to send presents to everyone, and it won't cost us a cent. We'll make fruit cakes.
Oh. But Mrs. Cooper, that's a lot of work.
Well, I'll help you like we did when we baked the cakes for the church bazaar. We'll do it together.
Yes, ma'am. I'll bake the cakes and you'll lick the bowl.
Oh, I love you, Katie. Well, that takes care of everyone on my list but two. George and, one other. Katie, do you mind?
No, I don't mind.
Merry Christmas.
Gosh, just what I've always wanted, a fruit cake all my own.
Yeah, don't rub it in.
Oh, I won't. What are you going to do about Mr. Cooper?
Oh, I don't know. I could always suggest that we don't exchange presents, but it would be just like him to be a stinker and not give me anything. I'll have to get some money some way. I wonder if I could get a part-time job.
A job? You?
Well, you don't have to use that tone. I'll show you I can get a job. Where's the paper?
Oh, Mr. Cooper took it with him. Why don't you go next door to Mr. Woods? 4 of his 11 children have paper routes.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'll be right back, Katie. If you want me, I'll be in the classified ad.
Good morning, Mrs. Cooper. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks, Mr. Wood. I wonder if you...
Mrs. Cooper, jump out of the way.
What's the matter?
The children are ready to leave for school. Stand back.
Well, I don't see what all... Oh!
Goodbye, Bob, Madeline, Adele, Lucille, Ruth, Lucian, Jessie, Walter, Jeff, Joanne.
My goodness.
Do you mind if I don't speak for a minute, Mrs. Cooper? My lips get so tired. 11 of them just went by.
I only counted 10.
Oh, no, I'm sure that all 11 should... Goodbye, Hugo. Oh, you were right.
Do you go through that every morning?
And every night, too. Although the morning is the most hazardous.
What's hazardous about it?
Well, I haven't found out who it is, but someone's got a sharp propeller on his atomic beanie.
Well, I guess having 11 children does have hazards.
Well, I can't blame anyone but myself.
True.
To think that 2 words caused this whole thing.
2 words? What were they?
I do.
Well, you certainly did.
True. Well, Mrs. Cooper, what did you come over for?
Oh, I wanted to see a morning paper. I'm looking for a job.
Mr. Cooper lost his?
No. I'm trying to earn some money for Christmas. I spent the money I was supposed to buy presents with.
Oh, no, wait a minute. My oldest girl, Adele, has just taken a new position. Perhaps you could get her old job.
What is it?
Babysitting. Do you think you could do that?
Well, I don't know about the baby part, but I certainly know how to sit.
Good. I'll call the Pearsons this afternoon and see if they'll give you the job.
Thank you. Well, I'm all ready to go to work, Katie. How do I look?
Oh, you look fine, Mrs. Cooper, but I don't know what you got so dressed up for.
Well, I want to make a good impression. I never babysitted before. Babysatted. I never sat on a baby. I'm so nervous.
Well, how old is the baby?
Adele Wood wrote the details down, see? He's 5 years old. His name is Tommy Pearson, and don't bend over when he has a bean shooter in his hand.
Where does Mr. Mr. Cooper think you're going?
Well, I told him I was going to a lecture at the Women's Club with Iris Atterbury. Just to make it look good, I even asked George to come along. Naturally, he said no.
Oh, you're a tricky one, Mrs. Cooper.
I know my way around. Well, so long, Katie. I'll go in and say goodbye to George. Well, goodbye, honey. I'm leaving for the lecture now.
Goodbye, baby. Have a nice time.
I hate to go alone. Are you sure you won't reconsider and come with me?
No.
Oh, come on.
Well, okay, I'll go with you.
Huh?
I'll go with you as far as the door. I left my pipe in my overcoat.
Oh, George, you're so clever.
Well, it wasn't that fun.
Oh, yes, it was. You have no idea. Well, goodbye, dear. Iris will be waiting for me.
Mr. Cooper, is there anything I can get you? You've been pacing around the house like a caged lion.
No, it's funny. I don't know what to do with myself when Liz isn't here. She ought to be home soon.
Home? She's only been gone 20 minutes.
Oh, really? Say, if Liz is out with Iris, Mr. Atterbury must be alone. I'll call him and see if he wants to go to a show.
That's a good... Oh, no, that's a terrible idea. Don't do it.
Well, why not?
Well, I just feel it wouldn't be good.
Oh, nonsense.
I can tell about these things. I'm psychopathic.
Hello?
Goodbye.
May I speak to Mr. Atterbury, please?
Well, just a minute. Is this George?
Yes. Who's this?
Iris.
Iris? Well, why didn't you go to the lecture?
What lecture?
The lecture at your club.
Well, there's no lecture at the club. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the lecture that was left an hour ago to go to with you.
Well, I don't know what that... Oh, that lecture! I forgot all about it. I better rush. She's probably waiting for me at the club. I'll put my shoes on. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Nice try, Iris, but the cat's out of the bag.
Yeah, and she left me holding it. Well, the cat forgot to tell me I was her alibi. Where do you suppose she is, George?
I don't know, but when she gets home, there's going to be a question and answer session, and she better know the answers.
Trouble ahead. But maybe Liz can get George in a good mood with an extra special Jell-O treat like a luscious banana mold. It's quick as a wink to fix in any of those 6 delicious flavors: strawberry, raspberry, cherry, orange, lemon, or lime. Well, suppose you choose shimmering red strawberry Jell-O this time. Just prepare it as usual, and when slightly thickened, fold in 2 medium bananas sliced. Chill until firm, and garnish with extra banana slices and whipped cream. It's pretty as a picture and tastes so rich and fruit-like, because all 6 Jell-O flavors have that wonderful locked-in goodness. Fresh-tasting flavor that makes you think of the berry patch and the orchard. And that's why Jell-O is America's favorite gelatin dessert. Look for those big red letters on the box. They spell Jell-O. And now, back to the Coopers. Liz Cooper has taken up babysitting to earn money for George's Christmas present. Well, right now, she's just getting home from her first night on the job.
Thank you for driving me home, Mr. Pearson.
Oh, you're very welcome, Mrs. Cooper. After all, it's after 1 o'clock. I'm sorry Tommy gave you so much trouble.
Well, it was my own fault. I shouldn't have bent over. I didn't dream a bean shooter could shoot that far. Well, good night.
Good night.
Gosh, I didn't know I'd be out this late. I better tiptoe in so I won't wake George. Now, if I can just get up...
Liz!
You! What are you doing up?
I'm waiting for you.
Oh, you were worried.
Yes. Tell me about the lecture, dear. What was it about?
Oh, the usual thing. Let's go to bed, George.
What was it about, Liz?
Don't separate your words at me, George Cooper.
Liz, the lecture must have had a subject. What was it?
Finance.
Good. As a banker, I'm interested.
As a subject picker, I'm stupid.
What did he say about finance, Liz?
You wouldn't be interested, George. It's elementary.
You mean things like inflation, the fiscal year, and the devaluation of the British pound?
Oh, George, you're so smart. Those are exactly the things he talked about. He told us all about that fiscal business.
What did he say about it?
About what?
That fiscal business.
Oh, he said not to put your money in fiscals this year. That's right, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Did he say why?
Yes, because the frost ruined them all.
He certainly knew what he was talking about.
Oh, thank you.
What did he say about the British pound?
It's being invalidated.
Devaluated.
Oh, yes, that's it. And it won't be long before the pound only weighs 8 ounces. You see, George, it makes it lighter for the English people to carry their money around.
I see. How did Iris like the lecture?
Iris? Oh, she fell asleep.
No, Liz.
No?
Iris was home all evening. I happen to know there was no club meeting and there wasn't any lecture.
Boy, have we been wasting each other's time.
Elizabeth, where were you tonight?
Well, I'm sorry, George, I can't tell you.
Oh, fine. My wife stays out till 1:30 and then can't tell me where she was.
Oh, George, if I told you, it would spoil everything.
I'll bet it would.
Now, George, you're not going to be stuffy about this, are you?
No, I can take it. Who is he, Liz?
Who's who?
This other man, my rival.
Rival? Oh, George!
Never mind the act. Who is he?
Oh, this is wonderful. Georgie, you're jealous. Georgie, you're jealous.
I am not.
You are, too. If your eyes were any greener, you could stuff them with pimentos. Georgie, you're jealous.
Liz, for the last time, who is he?
Wouldn't you like to know? Mrs. Cooper, did you sleep on the couch in the den last night? No, Katie, that was my righteous, indignant husband, George. Oh, didn't you tell him you were babysitting? No, it's so funny, Katie. He thinks I have a secret lover. You, a secret lover? It's not that funny. Sorry. I just think it's a cute, harmless situation, and I'm going to enjoy it for a while. I'll get it. Hello?
Liz, girl. This is Iris.
Oh, hi, stool pigeon.
It wasn't my fault, girl. You should have tipped me off.
I guess I should have.
Well?
Well, what?
Who is he?
Who is who?
The other man in your life, the one you were out with last night. I'm all ears.
You do pretty good in the nose department, too. Well, I was going to tell you, but now it's none of your business.
Oh, come on, Liz. Tell me.
I can't talk now. George will be down any second.
Well, I'll talk. You just answer yes or no. Is he 6 feet tall with curly black hair, big blue eyes, and flashing teeth?
No.
Too bad, girl. Is he short, fat, and bald, but lousy with money?
No. Now, Iris, will you please?
I know. He's ugly and broke, and you're in love with his mind.
Iris, for the last time, there isn't anybody.
Well, this is a fine way to treat your best friend. Go ahead and be closed-mouthed. I'll find out anyway. Goodbye.
Oh, goodbye. Well, Katie, the word is getting around. I haven't had this much attention since the 5th grade when a little boy and I were caught in the cloakroom.
Really?
Yeah, nobody would believe we were dusting our erasers.
Mr. Atterbury, I'd like to ask your advice.
Come in, boy. Come in. Iris told me all about your difficulties.
It's been 4 nights now. Every night Liz goes out. Another man is in love with my wife.
It's a problem, boy.
Has that ever happened to you?
With Iris? Ha-ha! No such luck.
Oh, what can I do, Mr. Atterbury?
There's only one answer, George boy. Fight fire with fire. Do the same thing yourself. Pretend you're in love with another man. I mean woman.
Say, that might work.
I've never seen it fail yet, and I've seen hundreds of movies. Now, if you're not good at pretending, really get yourself a date. It's a wonderful excuse.
Okay, from now on, it's George Cooper, philanderer.
Where's George, Katie? I'm ready to leave again, and he's not blocking the door or shouting, "Who is he?"
Well, he was around someplace.
Here I am. What's the matter, Liz?
Oh, nothing. I'm leaving, George. So long.
No. So long.
Don't you care?
Care about what?
I'm leaving. I'm going to meet your rival.
Well, goodbye.
My lover.
Well, what are you waiting for, Liz?
Don't you care?
Well, yes, but I can't be sore at you when I'm doing the same thing.
Well, of course not. If you're... What do you mean you're doing the same thing?
Well, I happened to run into an old girlfriend today, and I asked her if
What? Oh, you're being so smart, pretending you have a date. Ha ha.
You don't believe it, huh?
No. Oh, you're such a rotten actor. Ha ha ha.
Well, it so happens I was just going to call her and say I'm picking her up.
You got your finger on the hook.
No, I haven't, see?
Oh.
Hello?
Hello, Helen?
What?
Is this Helen?
No, this isn't Helen. This is Geraldine. Helen has a deeper voice than mine.
This is George.
She doesn't even recognize your voice.
Oh, George. What's going on?
Where would you like to go tonight, dear?
Oh, I get it. Any place you'd like to go, darling.
Oh, Helen. You shouldn't say things like that.
Oh, well, I'm just a devil.
Well, all right. If you just wanted to take a ride in the country. It is a full moon tonight. Just you and me.
Gad, what a disgusting thought.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
George, who is she?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I'll tell you who mine is if you tell me who yours is.
No, I didn't realize this was so much fun.
I'll stay home if you'll stay home.
What? Would you want me to stand Helen up?
I'd like you to knock her down. For the last time, George, are you going to tell me who she is?
No.
All right. Good night. I'm off to see my lover. And he's young. A lot younger than you are.
Well, that's nice.
And he's handsome and dashing.
Good.
And he's loaded. He's a big operator in beans.
Anything else?
Yes. Why don't you ever put the cap back on the toothpaste?
Huh? Well, what's that got to do with anything?
I've been saving it up until I was mad at you. Goodbye.
Well, good night, Mrs. Cooper. I'll try to be home early.
All right, Mr. Pearson.
What's the matter? You sound blue.
Oh, I won't bother you with my personal problems.
Well, I'll pay you for all 5 nights when I get back. Sorry I haven't had any small bills before now.
That's all right. Goodbye, Mr. Pearson.
Oh, there you are. I've caught you.
George!
Yes, George. I followed you here.
Oh, darling, you do care.
Yeah, so this is Mr. Big Bean Operator. Come on, put up your dukes.
George!
Oh, what's the matter, Mr. Cooper?
I guess that takes care of your lover.
Oh, George, my lover is 5 years old.
What?
I've been babysitting to get money to buy you a Christmas present.
Oh, gosh, this is awful.
Well, it's worse than you think. He hasn't paid me yet. You just punched yourself right out of a Christmas present.
Yes, Lucille?
What are we sticking around the city for, boy? Let's get out where the West begins and trap some cattle rustlers like the Western programs do. Let her go, partner. Howdy, partner.
Don't call me partner, stranger.
Don't call me stranger, partner. Although I've never had a stranger partner.
Now, look, smile when you say that.
Oh, I've never had a stranger partner.
What be your name, gal?
Hop along, Lucidy. I'm a-tracking down some rustlers called the Jello family. I'm a-looking for strawberry, raspberry, cherry, orange, or lemon.
Well, what about lime?
He couldn't have done it. He's too green.
How about lemon?
Yaller, through and through.
Hey, what was that for?
I don't know. Thought it was time for some gunshots. Well, don't just stand there. Start a-beating your gums, son.
Well, with Jell-O, the goodness is locked in and can't get out until your first delectable spoonful.
Let's keep it Western, Bob. You mean the goodness is corralled in and can't break or tether till your first delectable spoonful is a bloomin' on the sage with roundup time in Texas, yippee-i-o-ki-yay. Watch it, partner. If you out-yippee me, you'll find yourself so full of holes I can use you for a strainer.
Yeah, you don't mean that.
Yeah, you're headed for the big corral up yonder.
Now, wait a minute. When I get there, will I be able to look for the big red letters on the box?
I reckon.
Will there be Jell-O to make me think of the real ripe fruit itself?
I reckon.
All right then, gal, go ahead and shoot. What a wonderful way to go. Will there be all 6 delicious flavors all?
How do you like that? I missed him. Good night, Bob.
Good night, Annie. Before long, all over America, folks will be sitting down to Thanksgiving dinner. And they'll feel happier if they've helped to bring individual aid to the people abroad who are still suffering from hunger and privation. CARE, a non-profit organization, makes it possible for you to send more per dollar than any other way. For instance, for $10, CARE will send a 22.5-pound food package overseas. You simply send your money to CARE, New York. Give your name and address and the name and address of the recipient. You'll receive a signed receipt upon delivery. Remember, through your help, those hungry men, women, and children can have their Thanksgiving, too. Be sure to listen to Lucille Ball and My Favorite Husband again next week, presented by Jell-O.
Oh, it's log cabin syrup for my mind, with that real nutwood flavor so fine, oh so fine. Blended cane and pure maple, it's topped on your table. That real maple flavor, the pancakes a favor. It's log cabin syrup for my mind.
Yes, Log Cabin is the syrup with that delicious Northwoods maple flavor. It's America's most popular quality table syrup. Enjoy it on waffles or pancakes for Sunday night suppers as well as at breakfast.
It's log cabin syrup for my mind.
Listen to Lucille Ball and My Favorite Husband again next week. Bob Lamont speaking. This is CBS.
CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Yo-ho, yo-ho, brushless or lather, boys, whichever you've the notion. 50 cents for shaving cream, $1 for the lotion. Old Spice means quality, said the captain to the bosun. So look for the package with the ship that sails the ocean. Yo-ho, 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 yo-ho.
Classic shows from the golden age of radio. This is the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
Frontier Town, the saga of the Roaring West. Frontier Town. El Paso, Cheyenne, Calgary, Tombstone. Frontier Town. Here is the adventurous story of the early West, the tamed and the untamed. From the Pecos to Powder River, Dodge City to Poker Flat. These are the towns they fought to live in and lived to fight for. Teeming crucibles of pioneer freedom. Frontier Town!
Howdy, friends. And in case you've forgotten, I'm Chad Remington, frontier lawyer from the little frontier town called Dos Rios. Now, even if you didn't remember my name, I'm sure you will remember I've told you time and again that the frontier is made up of all kinds of people, good and bad, shrewd and... Well, I'll let you draw your own conclusions as I tell you about my most recent case. My most recent case and client. Now, I've told you before how trouble has a habit of falling into my lap, and this case started with trouble. Real trouble, long before I came to hear about it. It seems that one of my fellow citizens, Chicago Eddie Doolin, who operates the Bottoms Up Bar and Entertainment Hall, wasn't satisfied just making money hand over fist. Chicago Eddie concocted a scheme to make money by the carload. Except to accomplish his purpose, he needed to own Fred Batchelor's Trails End Ranch. So taking along his bodyguard, an ape of a man called Monk, Chicago Eddie rode out to Batchelor's ranch and virtually laid his cards on the table.
Take it from me, Batchelor. You'd be better off climbing down from your high horse.
Blame right. Besides, ain't Eddie offering you more than this crumbly old ranch of yours is worth?
Yeah. And I'll even raise my offer. Make it another $2,500. You got me over a barrel, Batchelor, 'cause I know that you know I gotta have your ranch. Well, what do you gotta say?
One thing only. Both you slimy crooks get out of here before I blow you out.
Come on, Monk. We'll be seeing you again, Batchelor. Believe me, we will.
Boss, what was the idea of letting that old fogey run us out of there?
Because arguing with a stubborn old fool like Batchelor is like trying to shout over Niagara Falls.
Sure, I know, but without Batchelor's ranch, you got no way controlling the water in this valley.
Who said I was going to be without his ranch?
Why, you just... I mean, if he don't sell it to you...
Batchelor don't have to sell it to us. But when he dies, not having no kin... What's to stop us from buying it from the probate court?
Yeah, what's to stop it? You mean you're going to wait till Batchelor dies? Why, he looks strong enough to outlive you and me together.
Sure. If we're suckers enough to let him die from natural causes. Come on, Monk. I got a feeling once we ride off here, Batchelor's going to head for the sheriff's office to tell him just what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except Bachelor ain't gonna get no further than the little bridge over Sheepshead Creek, 'cause he's gonna meet with an accident. His last accident.
All right, boy, get up there.
This here's Sheepshead Creek, Eddie.
We'll rein up just behind that big spruce where we can see Bachelor when he hits the bridge. Only he won't be able to see us.
Oh, there. Oh. Whoa. Supposing Bachelor doesn't go to town.
Then we got a long wait, ain't we?
And something else, boss. If they find him with slugs in his body, they may be able to hang it on...
I said he was having an accident, and that's just what's happening to him. That big bay stallion he rides is a pretty spirited horse. If we threw some shots around the horse, don't you think he'd spook and buck and smash through the bridge, huh? That railing's pretty flimsy, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, then he'd really have it. Oh, hey, look, Eddie. Here comes Bachelor now.
And with the sun right behind him, what a target he makes. Come on, Monk. Empty your holster. All right, Monk. He's on the bridge. Now get it!
Of course, Fred Bachelor's untimely death caused quite a furor around town. But with sudden death being almost a normal part of life on the frontier, it was soon almost forgotten. I say almost because before it could be forgotten, I was returning to town along with Cherokee O'Bannon, the former and reformed medicine man. We were following the trail high above the stagecoach road.
Something wrong with you, Chad?
Wrong with me?
Yes, you've been squinting down toward the road as if something bothered you.
Oh, was I? Well, then, perhaps it's because I was trying to make out what's going on down there. Can't you see it? Seems to be about a dozen or so men digging or sawing or using some sort of tools.
Well, shake my bed and call me early. You've got eyes like an eagle.
Yeah, or a buzzard.
What in the name of USS Grant are they doing down there, Chad?
Well, it looks like they... By golly, that's it. Remember where lightning hit those 3 big ponderosas in that storm we had a few weeks back?
Yes?
Well, those men must work for the county. They're cutting those dead trees out of there before they fall down on a high wind and block the road.
So that's what our tax money goes for, huh? Paying a lot of able-bodied men to... Hey, Billy Blue Blazes, Chad, look. Doesn't it look as if they're setting dynamite down there, too?
Yes, I guess having felled the trees, they're taking no chances, and they're going to blow the stumps out.
I know, but the afternoon stage from Gallup's due through here almost any time.
By golly, you're right, Cherokee. I'd forgotten all about the stagecoach, and apparently so had they. All right, come on, rattle up your pony and see if we can't get down there and tell them.
Come on, you broken-down, benighted bundle of buzzard bait. Run!
Good Lord, Cherokee, look there.
It's the Gallup coach. It's coming wide open.
Hey, you men down there.
No use wasting your breath, Chad. The wind's against us. They can't hear you.
Well, then maybe they can hear this.
Well, they heard the shots, Chad. They don't seem to know where they came from.
You fools! Don't!
It's too late. There goes the dynamite, and here comes the...
Did you ever see a matchbox that a bear had stepped on? Well, that's just about the way that the stagecoach looked. Except that miraculously, no one had been seriously hurt. The driver and the shotgun guard had been knocked off the box by the concussion and were only scratched and bruised from rolling around. And the only passenger, a woman of uncertain years, well, aside from her hat being awry, she was as good as new. And in her case, that's saying a lot. But more to the point, we put her aboard Cherokee's horse, riding double, and started out for town, telling the driver we'd send a crew from the coach company office to bring them back along with the baggage and mail. It was on the ride, or jog, back to town that we managed to get acquainted with the lady in question.
I hope I'm not holding you too tight, Mr.
The name is O'Bannon. And you are holding on too tight, madam.
Oh, I'm not madam. I'm Miss Myrtle Summers.
It's a pleasure. So what, Miss Summers? Now may I make you acquainted with my friend, Mr. Remington?
Howdy, ma'am. Miss.
Remington, do you happen to have any kinfolk by the name of Remington who live in New Bedford, Mass?
No, I haven't, Miss Summers. That is, I don't believe that I have any relatives in Massachusetts. I was born here, and my father came from Chattanooga.
You were born here? Oh, isn't that romantic, being born a cowboy?
Mr. Remington is not a cowboy. He happens to own a ranch.
Which, may I add, was left to me by my father. But my principal vocation is the practice of law.
You're a lawyer? Oh, this is a kismet. Fate. I always say there's a purpose behind everything. And that was the purpose behind the explosion.
I'm afraid you're several jumps ahead of me, Miss Summers.
Well, this is too much of a coincidence just to be, just a coincidence. This has got to be fate because, you see, Mr. Remington, I'm coming to Dos Rios for only one purpose, to engage a lawyer.
Kismet or not, there was no getting rid of Miss Myrtle Summers. So on arriving in town, we went immediately to my little office located on the second floor of Cherokee's livery stable.
And that's about all there is to it, Mr. Remington. And you, too, Mr. O'Bannon. I certainly don't mean to leave you out.
Oh, that's quite all right. One way or the other.
Now, let's see if I have the facts straight. You received a telegram from the probate court notifying that you had inherited old Fred's Trails End Ranch.
Yes. You see, my mother was a bachelor. That sounds funny, doesn't it?
Understandable, notwithstanding.
I guess what I should have said is my mother's father, George Batchelor, was the first cousin of Fred Batchelor, who died out here and left me all of his worldly goods.
And to the best of your knowledge, you're the only heir Fred had.
That's what I understand. Although Father always said there was a third bachelor who'd gone to South Africa, but he was a black sheep, and we just didn't figure that he was a bachelor like the rest of us.
Tad, if you don't mind, I think I'd better go back downstairs. So goodbye, madam, miss.
Since you have so much trouble remembering just what to call me, Mr. O'Bannon, why don't you just call me Myrtle?
Well,
Cherokee, I think you'd better sit down. Miss Summers seems to be causing you to lose your composure.
My taste for female women of the opposite sex, too.
What did you say, Cherokee?
I said make haste because there's a woman downstairs. I have to give some checks.
Cherokee, the best thing for you to do is...
Oh! Mr. Remington, what was that?
A small-sized boulder with a note attached to it.
Well, the rain was good. Landed right on your desk. What does it say, Chad?
Well, it says... never mind what it says. But I'm telling you this much, Miss Summers. I'm taking your case, and just as long as you stay in Dos Rios, I'm making mighty sure that you have a bodyguard.
We'll return to the second act of End of the Trail, our exciting frontier town adventure, in just a few moments. And now, Frontier Town.
I suppose you want to know what was in that note that landed on my desk by way of a broken pane of window glass. Well, it was short and very much to the point. In words, none of which was over 2 syllables, it warned me that if I didn't advise Myrtle Summers to sell the ranch she'd inherited from Fred Batchelor and go on back east where she belonged, this would be the last case I ever handled. That is, until I pleaded my own case in front of the pearly gates. Well, once the stagecoach company had gotten the luggage back to town, we installed the angular and husband-hungry Myrtle in a hotel room, completely unaware that in the private office behind the Bottoms-Up Cafe and Entertainment Hall, Cherokee, Myrtle, and I were the basis for a whole discussion.
I don't know, Eddie. From the little I've seen of this Chad Remington, he don't scare easy, if at all.
Look, Monk, we gunned down one man, arranged for a blast we thought would wreck the stagecoach and this Summers woman. And believe me, I ain't stopping there. Just because Chad Remington stuck his long nose into this.
Okay. But if Remington advises her not to sell the ranch, what are we going to do? Yeah. And besides, if either one of us are found making her a fancy offer for that Trails End ranch, someone's liable to figure out just what the accident was that happened to Fred Batchelor.
Look, you keep on asking questions, I ain't going to be able to think. I'll figure out something, don't you worry. Right now, all I can tell you is nobody, not even the great Chad Remington, is going to stop us from getting that ranch and controlling the water. If it means 10 more killings.
Chad, I don't care what you say. I don't care if Myrtle Summers gives her ranch away. I'm not going to play bodyguard to her. No, or chaperone, escort, or even wet nurse.
Oh, yes, you are.
Oh, no, I'm not. I've seen better-looking things in Myrtle Summers when I've had the DTs. Chad, have you no heart, no friendship?
I've got a lot of friendship for everyone in Dos Rios Valley. And I'm starting to think after that note that Fred Batchelor's death wasn't the accident it appeared to be, and that someone around here wants the Trails End ranch cheap.
But who? What is there about Batchelor's ranch that makes it any more valuable than yours, for example?
Well, just the one thing that Cherokee O'Bannon wouldn't ever know about.
The one thing Well, what's that, Chad?
Aqua Pura. Or in other words, John Barleycorn, Jr., water. That pond and dam on the back end of Fred's ranch virtually controls the entire water flow for 50 miles around it.
Well, then, why don't the people around here stop bathing?
Cherokee, you're thoroughly unconvincing. And no matter how much you buck and argue, you're going to ride herd on Myrtle Summers and see that no accident happens to her. Or that someone doesn't steal that ranch away from her until such time as I can thoroughly look into the matter.
But, Chad, you don't know women like I do. I'm telling you that Myrtle Summers has only one interest in a man. She wants to get married.
Well, if that's what it takes to stop her from selling a ranch and ruining this whole valley, then I say it's cheap at half the price.
Chad, a woman like that running a ranch.
She might make a great rancher, Cherokee.
Maybe she would at that. Her head is full of wide open spaces.
Oh, you're most unkind. Now, Myrtle has got some very good features. Now, take her teeth.
Now, that won't be any trouble. I'll bet they come out.
All right, then. Myrtle's got beautiful auburn hair.
Hair? Is that what that is? I thought it was just her head unraveling.
Well, you got to admit that she dresses nicely. That suit she had on just matched her skin.
That certainly did. What was it? Corduroy?
Cherokee, you're hopeless. But you've got to do this. And if she lures you into marriage, I promise you a divorce at 50% off.
You're just as stubborn as she is. Everything I say to you just goes in one hole in your head and out the other.
Yep, it was a tough spot. But I won out in the end, and Cherokee went over to the hotel to escort Myrtle to supper. It was quite a tete-a-tete, the way I got it.
Cherokee, may I have some more coffee? Well, what's the matter with you, Cherokee? You're not paying any attention to me at all.
I guess I was just ruminating.
Oh, a penny for your thoughts. What were you thinking about, Cherokee? Something romantic?
Why should I be thinking about something romantic?
Well, you're a man, aren't you?
Of course.
And I'm a woman, aren't I?
Myrtle, I wish you wouldn't start arguments.
Now, that's not very nice, Cherokee. What do you take me for? A moron, an idiot, fool? Well?
What's that first word again?
Cherokee O'Bannon. If you're trying to insult me, insults roll off me like water off a duck's back.
Myrtle, you seem to have something there.
If you're not nice to me, I'm going to sell my ranch and go back home.
Now, let's not do anything hasty.
Well, why should I stay out here? I can sell the ranch, take the money, and live to a ripe old age.
Again?
That's enough. You've insulted me for the last time. Goodbye, Mr. O'Bannon.
Well, goodbye. With my miserable luck, we'll probably be meeting again.
Oh! You're impossible. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
So she hates me, eh? Well, even though I take only an occasional drink, this seems like it might be the occasion. Oh, waiter, bring me 10 occasional drinks. Bring them in a hurry.
Well, I can see now that it was all my fault. Knowing Cherokee and having seen Myrtle, I should have known what would happen. But not only didn't I know what would happen with Cherokee, but I didn't know what would happen when Chicago Eddie's bodyguard, Monk, saw Myrtle stalk out of the dining room in tears.
And then she banged her way out, clumped upstairs, went to her room, and slammed the door. If you're going to make her an offer for that ranch, now's the time, Eddie.
Offer nothing.
Huh? Well, you mean you're Welshing?
No, you lunkhead, of course not. But don't you see? If we was to make her an offer, even if she accepted it, she'd go back to Remington to have him check the papers.
Yeah?
Yeah, and what's more important, just like you said before, somebody just may start getting nosy about Fred Batchelor's accident.
Well, so then what are you going to do?
While you was out trailing her and O'Bannon, I cooked up an idea, first-rate idea. That is, if she likes to gamble, and what woman who looks like Myrtle Summers don't like to gamble?
You mean take her for all her cash and then have her put up the ranch for more?
Yeah, you're a real bright boy, Monk.
Well, criminy, boss, how you going to get her in here and get her gambling?
For a bright boy like you and a dame who's crying and already sore at the world, that shouldn't be too hard. Now, listen to me and pay attention.
Okay.
Yeah, you go over to the hotel and go up to her room. See, you introduce yourself to her as a member of the local businessmen's committee. And tell her that we're so honored she's taken over the Trails End Ranch. And
the Dos Rios Businessmen's Committee is throwing a big shindig just for you, in your honor, tonight.
Well, if that isn't the nicest thing.
Then you'll come.
Oh, it's the Businessmen's Committee, isn't it?
You're a card, Miss Summers. Yeah, you're a card. Well, what do you say we go?
Why, sir... Say, if he's not there already, do you think it'd be all right if I invited that nice man who helped me this afternoon, Mr. Remington?
Oh, well, I'm afraid you see, Miss Summers, this businessmen's committee is only the better class of people in town. Remington don't belong, and the boys wouldn't like it if he was there.
Oh, but Mr. Remington seems so nice.
Oh, he ain't so bad, but that liquorhead he runs around with, O'Bannon, we don't approve of either one of them.
Well, I can certainly see what you mean when you mentioned that O'Bannon. And now, if you'd be good enough to get me my gloves, let's be on our way.
I gotta hand it to you, Miss Summers. I just can't seem to beat you.
I guess I'm just the luckiest thing ever. I've won over $50 so far.
With the way your luck's running, you ought to see if you can't get Eddie to raise the stakes. You'd probably end up owning the whole place.
Well, I don't know about that.
Oh, why, Eddie, I'm surprised at you. I thought you were a real sport. And besides, what's a little money amongst friends?
Well, when I finally caught up with Cherokee and found out what had happened, instead of beating his brains out, I hustled him back to the hotel for an apology, a full apology. But when we got there and learned that Myrtle had left more than an hour ago with a man whose description seemed to tally with Chicago Eddie's bodyguard, I figured it was too late. And as a matter of fact, it was.
Oh, dear, I just don't know what to do.
Call him, Miss Summers. I'm sure he's just bluffing.
Very well, then. If he's bluffing, I'll call and raise another 100.
And if you had any more money left, I'd raise you right back. So, seeing as how you ain't, I'll just call.
Wait a minute, Eddie. Miss Summers has got a mighty good hand. And being out as much as she is right now, you ought to give her a chance to back her hand for what it's worth.
I'd be glad to, but she ain't got no more money.
If you really want to be a good sport about it, why don't you let Miss Summers put up a deed to a ranch? That ought to be worth enough to make this game interesting.
You mean you'd accept a deed to my ranch?
Why, sure, if you think your hand's good for it.
Oh, dear. I wish I knew what to do. What do you think I should do, Mr. Monk?
What do I think? Well, here's what I think. A piece of paper and a pen to write out that deed.
Well, if you say so. What do I have to write?
This. For $1 and other valuable consideration in hand received, I herewith assign all my right, title, and... Hey, what's that? Monk, go see who it is.
Sure thing, Eddie. I'll go.
And make sure nobody but our invited guests get in. All right, Miss Summers, just keep on writing. All my right, title, and interest in the land and its improvements described as...
Hey, Eddie!
Huh?
It's Remington and O'Bannon.
You're blame right, it's Remington and O'Bannon, and we're coming in.
Quick, somebody, shoot out them lights!
Remington, I can never thank you enough for what you've done. I feel I ought to kiss you. Kiss you both.
Chad, help me, protect me, save me.
Oh, Myrtle, you'd better get on that train before it pulls out without you. And I'll mail you the check for the ranch sale as soon as it's cleared at the bank.
Well, I just hate to leave, but goodbye now. Au revoir. Toodaloo.
Well, Cherokee, that's that.
Now I shall repair to some nearby tavern and order a quart of alcoholic beverage.
Now, wait a minute, Cherokee. You're not taking on board that much drinking liquor.
Drinking liquor? Heavens to Betsy, no. What I want is a disinfectant. I didn't duck soon enough, and Myrtle kissed me right on the mouth.
Frontier Town, starring Reed Hadley and featuring Wade Crosby, is a Bruce Ells production. Story and direction by Paul Franklin. Music written and played by Ivan Ditmars. Be sure to be with us again same time next week for another fine action-adventure story with your favorite young Western star, Reed Hadley. And now this is Bill Foreman to tell you that Frontier Town comes to you from Hollywood.
Hold it. 15 seconds from now, you'll see the picture he just took. See? With the Polaroid land camera, you get bright, sharp pictures in 15 seconds. Snap, pull, peel. It's that easy. Is there any better way to get pictures of the family?
Did you discover what the Earth people eat? They eat a great many of these. They peel them with their metal knives. Boil them for 20 of their minutes. Then they smash them all to bits. They are clearly a most primitive people.
For mash, get smash.
You know, cats have minds of their own. That's why we love them.
They really do know what they like. Tibby. Tibby the meat lover, and now he's easy to please with kitty cat meat and liver dinner. All the meat he loves, and tasty liver too. It might have been cooked specially for him. And Tabby? She's happier than ever. She likes both the kitty cat dinners.
Now from Kitty Cat. Fish and liver and meat and liver dinners for your cat. Cats know it's good for them.
Now hands that delicious can feel soft as your face with mild green fairy liquid.
You're listening to 1940s radio on the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
This is Theatre Royal. Tonight's play is the last in this important series of command performances, transcribed for your pleasure by the greatest stars of the English theater and their distinguished host, Sir Laurence Olivier. Tonight, Sir Laurence himself is starred in H.G. Wells' immortal classic, The Country of the Blind.
The National Broadcasting Company presents, transcribes, Sir Laurence Olivier in Theatre Royal.
This is Laurence Olivier. Today's play is based upon one of my own most favorite stories, written by an author who in his day foretold many of the miracles which today we treat as commonplace, H.G. Wells. This particular story deals, like so many of his others, with the world of his imagination. I shall play the part of Nunez, the man who tells the story. Here, then, is H.G. Wells, The Country of the Blind. 300 miles and more from Chimborazo, 100 from the snows of Cotopaxi, in the wildest wastes of the Ecuador Andes, there lies that mysterious mountain valley cut off from the world of men, the country of the blind. Long years ago, that valley had been accessible. Indeed, it had been settled and farmed by Peruvians who had fled there from the tyranny of their Spanish ruler. But then, in the 17th century, a violent volcanic eruption had brought down one whole side of Mount Arauca. The landslide had completely cut off the valley from the outside world. And ever since that day, the country of the blind had been no more than a legend. The legend was known to me, and I told it to the party of mountaineers to which I was acting as a guide in the attempt to climb Parascatopotel, the so-called Matterhorn of the Andes.
And you say the valley is somewhere down there?
Somewhere. Nobody remembers exactly where it lies. Nobody's been there for nearly 300 years.
But why the country of the blind?
One survivor of the original settlers escaped. He was out of the valley when the earthquake occurred. He said that the valley had everything that man could desire: sweet water, pasture, good climate. The settlers had done very well there, despite the height and the wildness of the mountains that hemmed them in. But a strange disease had broken out and made all the children born there blind. It was to seek some antidote or charm against this that he had left the valley and made his way down to the coastal belt. He had come down to the coast to fetch some holy relics for his people by which they might be cured. Then, after the earthquake, of course, he was unable to get back to his people. He died in the silver mine. And the story he had brought back to the coast became a legend.
Quite a pretty one. I dare say his people had contracted snow blindness, if it's as bad down there as it is up here.
Oh, I don't think they had any snow to bother about. The valley must be several thousand feet below us, down there, under the mist, somewhere. Climate was supposed to be very temperate.
Oh, that's more than I can say for this ridge. Perhaps the mist will clear in the morning and we'll get a sight of the place.
Perhaps so. But the peak seems to act as a sort of cloud trap, clear on this side of the ridge, misty on the other.
Are there supposed to be people still living there?
According to the legend, yes. Nobody knows, as nobody's ever been there since.
We might try and get down there after we've made the summit.
No chance of that, I'm afraid. Beyond the ridge, there's a sheer precipice, 1,000 feet or more. Nobody knows what lies below that.
Well, I'm going to turn in. We've got a stiff day ahead of us.
Well, good night, senor. I'll just have a word with the porters before I turn in, too.
Watch how you go near the ridge.
Right.
Snow's a bit loose, I noticed. Good night.
Good night. Our camp was at the foot of the last leg of the climb, on a sheltering shelf of rock just over the ridge by which we had come up. I checked our equipment with the porters and went on 20 or 30 yards to the edge. It was bright moonlight, and below me the clouds lay silent as a vast and glittering snowfield. Suddenly I felt a tremor in the hard snow under my feet. I jumped back, I slipped, and I felt myself falling over the sheer edge of the shell. Ah! I shall never know. From the shelf to the ridge and beyond it, down the sheer white slopes, the loosened snow thundering along beneath me, down the slope to the precipice, then falling through space till I lost all consciousness. Down further slopes till at last the avalanche came to rest, miraculously leaving me only half buried in the soft white snow that had saved my life. How long I lay there insensible I can only guess. But at last I came to my senses and struggled free. Bruised, but otherwise unhurt, I staggered down beyond the snow line, dropped beside a boulder, and fell into a stunned sleep. When I woke, it was broad daylight. The birds were singing in the trees below me. I dragged myself to my feet and gazed about me. Behind, the sheer white wall of the mountain towered up to the clouds. There was no hope of climbing back to safety that way. My only hope was to go on, down by the screes and corries to the trees, down through them to the hidden valley. The climb might be difficult, but at least it was possible. By midday, I had reached the valley floor. About me were green fields, carefully cultivated in little walled-in patches. And there before me were clustered the huts of a village.
Hello there. Hi!
3 men were there beyond the stream. When I shouted, they turned and peered in my direction. I waved to them. They did not appear to see me. They turned towards the mountains and shouted away to my right. I scrambled down towards the little bridge which led into the village, and when at last they could hear me approaching, they turned their blank and sightless faces towards me. And then I knew. This was the country of the blind. All the old stories and legends came back to me, and as I came toward them, the proverb came into my mind. In the country of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. My name is Nunez, Jose Nunez, the guide from Bogota, beyond the mountains. I fell with an avalanche from the ridge up there. It's a miracle I wasn't killed.
Where did he come from, Brother Pedro? Down out of the rocks.
From over the mountains, the country beyond there, where men can see. You can't see me, I know, but I can see you all right. I come from near Bogota, where nobody has lost their sight.
Lost their sight? What is sight? Let me feel you, stranger. Let me feel your face. Why are you afraid to be felt?
Well, mind my eyes, carefully.
Eyes? He's a strange creature. Feel the coarseness of his hair like a llama's. And the roughness of his chin. Oh, rough as the rocks that begot him. Oh, well, perhaps he will grow finer.
Carefully, don't prod my eyes like that.
He speaks. Certainly he is a man. And you have come into the world.
Out of the world? Over mountains and glaciers, right over there. The world beyond the mountains. The real world that goes down 12 days' journey to the sea.
Let us take him to the elders. This is a marvelous thing. Take my hand.
Take your hand? But I tell you, I can see.
See?
Yes, see. I can see perfectly well, and it's quite a... Oh, sorry, but I...
His senses are still imperfect. He stumbles and talks unmeaning words. Lead him by the hand.
Look, just because I trip over a pail that you leave in the way, it doesn't mean... Oh, very well. Take my hand, then. I found it taxed my nerves and patience more than I'd anticipated, that first encounter with the population of the country of the blind. As we entered the village, the people came out of every cottage, mud huts with never a window among them, held on to me, touching me, smelling at me, listening to every word I said. And I could make none of them understand that I came from the great world beyond the mountains and that I had eyes and could see. At last, I was told to wait outside the hut of the elders while my 2 blind guides explained all about me. Then I was told to enter. Inside, the hut was as black as night. I'm sorry, it's so dark, I can't see. I fell over somebody, I'm afraid.
Dark?
I'm sorry.
See? What does he mean?
As we said, he's a wild man out of the rocks.
Bogota, over the mountains.
His mind is hardly formed yet. He's only the beginnings of speech. He is called Bogota, and he is but newly formed. As you hear, he stumbles as he walks and mingles words that mean nothing with his speech.
Once again, I found myself trying to explain the great world out of which I had fallen, and the sky, and the sun, and such like marvels. And they would believe and could understand nothing whatever that I told them. It was beyond my power to make them understand what sight and seeing really were. Finally, they began to explain the world to me.
The world was first an empty hollow in the rocks, and then came first inanimate things without the gift of touch, and llamas and a few other creatures that had little sense, and then men, and then, at last, angels, whom you can hear singing and making fluttering sounds, but whom no one can touch at all.
Singing and fluttering? Oh, you mean the birds?
Birds?
Yes.
There is no such word as birds. If you continue to talk nonsense...
Oh, excuse me.
You come among us when our people are sleeping, stumbling and uttering words of no meaning.
People sleeping? But you surely don't sleep during the daytime when it's light?
Nonsense again? It's natural that people sleep when it is warm and get up to do their work when it is cold.
Day and night. I never thought of it like that, warm and cold. So your day is our night.
It is obvious that you were created to learn from us and to serve the wisdom that we have acquired. The night is nearly over. Eat and sleep. And tomorrow we will try and teach you some wisdom and understanding.
The exasperation of those first few days were almost more than I could bear. It was impossible to make them understand, to admit that I possessed any faculty that was denied to them. I spoke of the beauties of sight, of watching the mountains, of sky and sunrise, and they heard me with amused incredulity. To them there was no sky. Their valley was the entire world, walled in with the rocks from which sprang a cavernous roof, which they believed to be smooth and solid, from which dews and occasional avalanches descended. I was imprisoned with them in a kind of cosmic casserole. One day I could stand it no longer.
You say that people who can see know what is happening a long way off.
Yes, I can prove it to you. We're outside the village, aren't we? It's out of earshot.
Well, not really.
But I can see what is happening there. Now, if I tell you what I see, things that you can't hear at all, will you believe me then?
Perhaps. What are the elders doing?
The elders?
Yes, the elders of the village. What are they doing in their hut?
But if they're in their hut, how can I see what they're doing? I can tell you what the people in the street are doing.
No, I can hear what they are doing. When we get a little closer, I can hear what the elders are doing as well. I don't have to go into the hut. I can hear through the walls. Can't you see through the walls?
Of course I can't see through the walls. Nobody could.
In fact, nobody can see. And don't walk on the grass.
I can't stand it any longer.
Put that spade down.
What is Bogota doing? Why has he raised the spade over his head?
He's behaving very oddly.
Why has Bogota walked across the meadow and not gone by the path as he should have done?
I'm going to do what I like in this valley. Do you hear? I'll do what I like and go where I like.
Hold him, Brother Pedro. He's going to do something foolish.
Bogota, put that spade down and come off the grass. I'll hit the first man who tries to touch me. I'll hurt you. I'll kill you. Leave me alone.
Put that spade down. Hold him, brother.
No! Oh, there. I told you, didn't I? I can see you. I can hurt you. Now try and stop me. Try and find me. I shan't come back till you acknowledge me as your king. In the country of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. Well, I'm better than that. I'll prove it to you. Try and find me now. I stayed outside the wall of the Valley of the Blind for 2 days and nights without food or shelter. I thought of ways of fighting and conquering these infuriating people, but there was clearly no way of doing so. I had no weapons, and though I could make myself a club from the bough of a tree, I knew that it was impossible for me to attack them singly and in cold blood. I tried to find food among the pines, even to catch a llama and kill it, but it was no use. Hunger proved too much for me, until finally I crawled back to the village to try and make my peace with them. I was mad, but I am only newly made. Forgive me.
That is better, Bogota. Do you still have the foolish illusion that you can see, as you call it?
No, that was all a mistake. The word means nothing.
Yes, you are recovering your senses. And what is it that is overhead? Is it the sky, I think you called it?
No, that was wrong, too. About 10 times the height of a man, there is a roof above the world of rock, and very, very smooth. But before you ask me any more questions, give me some food or I shall die.
Brother Pedro, give Bogota some llama milk and some bread. He's beginning to learn at last.
I had expected dire punishment, but these people were capable of toleration. They regarded my rebellion as but one more proof of my general idiocy and inferiority. And after they had whipped me, they appointed me to do the simplest and heaviest work in the fields. And seeing no other way of living, I began to do as I was told. Time passed, and I began to regard myself by degrees as a citizen of the country of the blind, while the world beyond the mountains became gradually more and more remote and unreal. The man for whom I was put to work was called Jacob, the brother of Pedro, and his daughter was a young girl called Medina. She alone of all the people in the village listened to me kindly and tried to understand what I said. By degrees, we began to see more and more of each other. Or rather, I began to see more and more of her. You look very beautiful, Medina, sitting there spinning in the moonlight.
You use so many strange words. It is hard for me to understand what you mean.
Yet you do, Medina, don't you?
Sometimes. When you tell me about the moon and the stars and the sunlight and mountains, I try to imagine what the words could mean.
You understand what beauty means?
Yes. It means smooth.
You are beautiful, Medina.
I am. Mm-hmm. But my face isn't smooth at all. Not nearly so smooth as some girls' faces are. How can I be beautiful?
You're beautiful to look at. Your eyes look as though you were sleeping only. They're not red and sunken like the eyelids of the others. And you have beautiful, long black lashes.
You should not flatter me like this, Bogota.
It's not flattery, Medina. It's the truth. To me, you are the one beautiful girl in the valley. I love you. And I'm going to ask your father, Jacob, to let me marry you.
Oh, no, Bogota. You mustn't. My father will be terribly angry. What? You must promise not to, please.
Why should he be angry? Don't you love me? A little?
I like you very much. I am happy all the time we're together. But you behave so strangely. I cannot always understand you.
I will teach you to understand, Medina.
And I will try and teach you to understand.
It was one of Medina's sisters who told old Jacob about our love. And her whole family were bitterly opposed to any idea of marriage. Not because they thought very much about her, but because they despised me so much. To them, I was a being apart, a serf, an idiot, an incompetent, clumsy thing below the permissible level of a man.
I cannot give my consent. It is impossible. Bogota is but newly formed. He cannot become one of us, or any better than a menial, while he still has these strange delusions about sight and seeing. You must try and forget about him. Perhaps after a few years he may improve. We will think about it then. if you persist in your foolishness.
We were both of us in despair, for Medina refused to go against her father's wishes, even if it had been possible for us to escape from the village together. But there was nowhere else for us to go. The village was the whole world. Then one day, one of the elders had an idea. He was the greatest doctor in the valley, the medicine man, and he was renowned for his inventive and philosophical mind. The idea of curing me of my peculiarities appealed to him. One day, he broached the subject to Jacob.
Your daughter still claims that she's in love with Bogota?
Yes, though I have told her that the marriage is quite out of the question.
Even if he could be cured of his peculiar ideas?
But can he be? We have all tried hard enough.
I've examined him, Jacob, and the case is now clearer to me. I think very probably he might be cured.
I have always hoped that he could be.
As we know, his brain is affected. Now, what is it that affects it?
Ah, what indeed?
This. Those queer things that are called eyes, and which exist to make an agreeable, soft depression in the face, are diseased, in Bogota's case, in such a way that they affect his brain. They are greatly distended, he has eyelashes, and his eyelids move. Consequently, his brain is in a state of constant irritation and distraction.
Yes, yes.
And I think I may say with tolerable certainty that in order to cure him completely, all that we need to do is a simple and easy surgical operation, namely to remove those irritant bodies.
And then he will be sane?
Then he will be perfectly sane and quite an admirable citizen.
Thank heaven for science. Bogota, did you hear what Brother Doctor says?
Yes. Yes, it's outrageous. Monstrous suggestion. The doctor's out of his mind.
One might think that you did not care for my daughter by the way you are behaving.
Of course, the idea of losing my sight, of willingly surrendering the most precious of all gifts, was more than I could bear. I refused even to entertain the idea, to discuss it with Jacob or the doctor or the village elders, all of whom begged me to realize that their only wish was to help me, to make me as normal and blind as themselves. To them, the very idea of sight was meaningless. Never having enjoyed the blessing, they could regard it only as some disorder of the brain. It was Medina who persuaded me at last to reconsider the matter, for without her, my loneliness was even more bitter than blindness itself.
Please, Bogota, for my sake, won't you at least discuss it with the doctor? Just once more.
Medina, do you want me to lose it? My gift of sight?
I do not want you to be unhappy, dearest.
I can only make you understand. There are the beautiful things that I know so well. The beautiful little things. The flowers, the lichens among the rocks. The lightness and softness on a piece of fur. The far sky with its drifting down of clouds. The sunsets and the stars. And there is you. For you alone it is good to have sight, to see your sweet, serene face, your kindly lips, your dear, beautiful hands folded together. It is these eyes of mine that you won, these eyes that hold me to you, that these idiots seek to deprive me of. Instead of seeing you, I must touch you, hear you, imagine you. I must come under that roof of rock and stone and darkness, that horrible roof under which your own life is lived. Surely you wouldn't have me do that for no reason at all, but the ignorance and bigotry and prejudice of your people.
I wish...
Yes, Medina.
I wish sometimes you would not talk like that.
Like what? I don't understand.
I know it's pretty. It's just your imagination. I love it. But now...
Now?
I mean...
You mean you think I should be better? Better, perhaps?
Oh, Bogota.
Dearest, if I were to consent to this...
Oh, if you would. If only you would.
For a week before the operation that was to raise me from my servitude and inferiority to the level of a blind citizen, I knew nothing of sleep, of course. Oh, All through the warm sunlit hours, while the others slumbered happily, I sat brooding or wandering aimlessly, trying to bring my mind to bear on my dilemma. I had given my answer, given my consent. Still, I was not sure. And at last, work time was over. The sun rose in splendor over the golden crests of the mountains. And my last day of vision began. I had a few minutes with Medina before she retired to sleep. My darling, tomorrow I shall see no more.
Dear heart, they will hurt you very little. And you are going through this pain. You are going through it for me.
Only that could make me submit to it at all.
Dear, if a woman's heart and life can do it, I will repay you. My dearest one with the tender voice, I will repay.
You've never looked more beautiful than you do this minute, as the sun rises over the mountains behind you. Can you feel its warmth on your hair?
Yes. It is getting late. I must go in to sleep.
One last kiss, my darling. Bye, my darling. Goodbye. I walked slowly down to a lonely place I knew, where the meadows were beautiful with white narcissus. There I would remain until the hour of sacrifice should come.
Keep to the pathway, Bogota. Don't walk on the grass.
I waited till the whole village was asleep, then stood there in the cool, moist grass to watch the morning. The morning like an angel in a golden armor marching down the steeps. And as I watched that blaze of light, it seemed to me that before such splendor, I and this blind world in the valley and my love and all were no more than a pit of sin. I did not turn aside as I'd meant to do, but went slowly on across the bridge, through the circling wall of the valley, and out upon the rocks. And my eyes were always upon the sunlit ice and snow above me. I saw their infinite beauty, and my imagination soared over them to the things beyond. I thought of that great free world I was parted from, the world that was still my own, and I saw in imagination those further slopes, distance beyond distance with Bogota, a place of multitudinous, stirring beauty, a glory by day, a luminous mystery by night, a place of palaces and fountains and statues and white houses lying beautifully in the middle distance. And there, unpent by mountains, I saw the sky. Not such a disk as one saw it there in the valley, but an arc of immeasurable blue, a deep of deeps in which the circling stars were floating. I glanced back at the village, then turned right round and regarded it steadfastly. I thought of Medina, and she had become small and remote. I turned again towards the mountain wall, down which the day had come to me. Then quietly and confidently, I began to climb. Next day I was high, but I had been higher. I had escaped forever from the Valley of the Blind. This is Laurence Olivier again. I should like to extend, as usual, my thanks to our cast, who included this week Gabrielle Blunt, Keith Pyatt, Stephen Jack, Donald Bissett, Anthony Carey, Roger Delgado, and Robert Rietti. Au revoir, and thank you.
Sir Laurence Olivier starred in today's transcribed program. The script was by Derek Patmore. The music was under the direction of Sidney Coy.
I've been gardening in white gloves just to prove that dirt can't hide from new Tide. Tide's been intensified to bring you cleanness no other low-priced powder can beat. I'm going to hide these filthy gloves in the pockets of these cords. Too tough a test for a low-priced powder? Not for new Tide. Now for those hidden gloves. How's that for cleanness? Proof that dirt just can't hide from intensified Tide. Try it.
When I fall in love, it will be forever.
Sweet Trolley. The name you'll find on the most wickedly delicious desserts you could imagine. Each one is lovingly created to look as good as it tastes. Sweet Trolley. Delicious desserts from Bird's Eye and Walls. So irresistible, you can't help falling in love.
Classic shows from the golden age of radio. This is the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
This is Monitor, and I'm Skitch Henderson here in Radio Central, and tonight we'll bring you a concert that includes some of the finest music ever written, played by the world's leading orchestras. Of course, we'll touch on other topics, too, and right now sit back and enjoy Groucho. Say, Fenneman, tell us, what's tonight's secret word?
Ladies and gentlemen, the secret word is street. S-T-R-E-E-T.
Really?
You bet your life. The National Broadcasting Company presents Groucho Marx in You Bet Your Life, the comedy quiz show transcribed from Hollywood. And now, here he is, the one, the only...
Well, here I am again with a chance for each of our couples to win up to $10,000. And if any of them say the secret word, they'll win an extra $100.
And Groucho will meet our first couple in just a moment.
Joe? Hey, Joe. Now, where in the world did that announcer of mine go? Hey, Joe Slattery, where in the world are you? Over here, Red. Oh, Joe, look, help me tell the folks about our Red Foley show that's on most of these stations every Saturday, huh? Why, you don't need any help, Red. Just go right ahead. Tell the folks about the way you bring a famous guest star along on every visit with our friends listening in. That's a good point, Joe. Well, just tell about the way you always answer a listener's request for one of your inspiring songs of faith and devotion. I guess it would be good to mention that, too, Joe. And what a bright and happy-humored sort of show it is. Now, you'll want to mention that for sure. That's another good point. See, Red, you didn't need any help after all. Friends, you listen for Red Foley and all the gang on the Red Foley Show Saturdays on most of these stations. We'll be seeing you, folks.
Groucho, I have Margot Durst and Ed Gardner waiting to talk to you. So, folks, you come in, please, and meet Groucho Marx.
Welcome to You Bet Your Life. Say the secret word and divide an extra $100. Margot Durst and Ed Gardner, huh? Are you the Ed Gardner from Duffy's Tavern?
No, I'm the Ed Gardner from Long Beach, Groucho.
Are you married or single? In other words, are you batching it or botching it?
No, I'm married.
In other words, you're botching it. Huh?
I'm married.
Are you happily botched?
Happily married.
Why should you be different from...
Well, you know, Groucho, I have a very beautiful wife, a charming wife, a good cook, and she's just tops.
Sounds like an angel. Now, where'd you meet this saintly girl?
Well, I met her in a bar on Olivera Street.
You said the secret word, which is bar, which is street. So you win $50, Skinny, and you win $50. You say you met her in a bar? For an angel, she was flying pretty low, wasn't she? Now, your name is Margot Durst.
Yes,
Is that the way you Durst? Are you married?
Yes.
Good. How'd you meet your husband?
Which one?
I'm not fussy. Let's start with number one. How'd you meet him? In a bar on Alvera Street?
No, I ran a restaurant, Washington, Iowa, and he came in and ordered a 5-cent ice cream cone.
A 5-cent ice cream cone?
Yeah.
This must have been around 1840, wasn't it? He ordered a nickel ice cream cone and wound up with you, huh?
Yeah.
You certainly can't get that much for a nickel anymore. Well, how about Exhibit B? How'd you meet him?
Well, he came in the same restaurant and ordered a dish of ice cream.
There must be something about your ice cream that drives men mad. With desire, I mean. For ice cream. Yes. Is there a third husband?
No, that's enough.
Ran out of ice cream, huh?
Yeah.
What does your husband do for a living?
He works at a chicken ranch.
What does he do on the chicken ranch?
Everything.
Well, will you call me the next time he lays an egg?
No, I don't mean that. I mean that he gathers the eggs and he feeds the chickens and things like that.
Well, you're a charming and fascinating couple, and I've grown very fond of both of you. Let's see how much you two can win in the quiz. George, suppose you tell them how to play this, huh? What category did they select, George?
Well, Groucho, they selected geographical name changes, right?
Okay, now you explain to them how they play the game.
The $100 questions are fairly easy, the 200 are a little harder, and the 300 are pretty tough questions. Now, the answer for you people is to get 4 questions and get a total of $500. If you do, you have a chance to run your total up at the end of the show to even $10,000. If you get 500 while you're out here now out of 4 questions.
Well,
right? Yes.
Number 1.
Yeah.
All right, you can take a $100 question first, all right?
Mm-hmm.
What is the modern name for Constantinople?
Istanbul.
Well, that's close enough. It's Istanbul.
And you have one
You only
right?
get $75 because you left out 2 left.
No, actually, you'll get $100, and the object, of course, is to get 500. Which category do you want now? 2s or 3s?
I'll take in between.
2.
That's Mrs. In Between. What country was once called Hindustan? You're getting pretty chummy, huh?
India.
India is right.
And you now have $300. 200 more to go to get the 500 to get the chance for 10,000.
This is the 300 thing, yeah.
If you get this one, this will do it. You'll have a total of 600.
The former kingdom of Lombardy is part of what modern country?
Italy.
Italy is right. Say, you're the smartest chicken
Certainly
fancier.
are. You now have $600 and one more chance. Of course, this
You can run it
this
up
money's
high.
all yours now.
Well, any of them in there?
Yes, take
Anyone? 3, 2, or 1? $200? All right.
Helvetia was the former name of what small country?
Ouch.
Ouch, I never heard of that country. That isn't what it says here.
Excuse me, repeat that, will you?
Helvetia, Helvetia, was the former name for what small country? That's not the name either. No, it's Switzerland.
Well, you're still all right. You earned $600, so we'll see you at the end of the show where you have a chance to run your total earnings up to $2, $5, or $10,000.
Out of it is.
In just a moment, our second couple will join Groucho to play You Bet Your Life.
If you throw paper in the street, you're a litter bug.
If you don't keep our beaches neat,
You're a litter bug. If you throw litter from your car, a litter bug is what you are. If you throw litter anywhere, street,
beach,
or in the air, you're a litter bug.
I'm Bill Holden, folks, and what I have to say is aimed at me as much as you. We live in a beautiful area, and it's up to us to keep it that way. Keep it clean. Let's face it, if we're not litter bugs, there won't be any litter. So let's work together to make our roads, parks, beaches, and streets the cleanest in the world. It's up to you and me.
If you throw paper in the street, you're a litter bug.
if you don't keep our beaches neat,
You're a litter bug. If you throw litter from your car, a litter bug.
Welcome to You Bet Your Life. Say the secret word and you'll divide an extra $100. Now, is Jackie really your first name?
No, Jackie is my middle name.
Jackie is your name, though, huh?
Yes, Jackie's my middle name, but my first name is Sammy.
Sammy. I'm glad to hear it. And what is your last name, Fred?
Joseph.
You've got 3 boys' names, huh?
Yeah.
Jackie, Sammy, and Joseph, huh?
Everyone says I sound like the Marx Brothers.
Well, you certainly don't look like them. Well, with a boy's name like Sammy, doesn't it ever get confusing?
Oh, very confusing. When I graduated school, all my girlfriends got letters like, come be a dental assistant or learn to be a secretary, and I got notices saying the Coast Guard needs you.
Well, kid, if you ought to join the Coast Guard, the coast would be safe, but I doubt if you'd be. Where are you from, Jack?
I'm a native of Los Angeles, born in the county hospital. That's about as native as you can get.
Yes, I would imagine that. Well, why were you born there?
Well, my mother was there, and so I thought it would be convenient.
When were you born?
Well, I was born on Election Day, the day Prohibition was repealed.
They repealed Prohibition? When did they do that?
Oh, it was quite a bit ago.
Well, this certainly comes as a surprise to me. I guess now I can let all that beer out of the bathtub and start bathing again. I'll get back to you, Sammy. In the meantime, try not to get drafted into the Navy.
Okay.
Your name is Patrick Tynes, huh?
Tynes, that's right.
What kind of name is that, Tynes?
That's Irish.
Are you from Ireland?
No,
Are you
my
from
mother
Dixie?
and dad come from Ireland. My dad is from Kerry County, and my mother is from County Cork.
From Kerry County? Is that anywhere?
County Kerry, yeah.
Is that anywhere near Carrie Nation? Do you know Carrie Nation?
Oh, it's a wonderful place.
She is young, isn't she? Pat, you're a pretty healthy-looking lad. Now, where do you get this vitality?
Well, Groucho, I walk for my health.
Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of people walk, but that doesn't mean they're healthy. Usually it means the finance company took their automobile away. In what way are you different from everybody else who walks? You walk faster?
No, Groucho, I walked across this United States 17 times.
17 times?
That's right.
How old are you?
Well, I was 75 the 21st day of February.
75, and you've walked 17 times across the country. Well, you're a very vigorous man, Pat. Are you retired, Pat?
No, I'm with the Navy.
What ship are you on, the Monitor or the Merrimack?
No, I'm not on board a ship, Groucho. I'm in civilian personnel out at North Island. I'm in the electrical department.
Oh. Now, Jackie, let's get back to you, and it's about time, don't you think so?
Thank you.
Are you married?
No.
What kind of a man are you looking for?
My mother wants me to look for a nice rich man.
Your mother wants you to look for a nice rich man?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Why must this fellow be rich?
Because Mother would like that.
Well, tell your mother to get her own husband. Now, Jackie, if you don't have a husband, who do you argue with? Who do you talk to on those lonely, long winter nights?
Well, we've got 3 dogs and a garage full of chinchillas.
You have a grouch full of chinchillas? What's a grouch? Outside of me, huh?
It's a place where you put cars.
Oh, you mean garage?
A garage.
Oh. Well, why do you raise chinchillas? Is some reason for this?
Well, it's a very profitable business.
It is? Have you made money with them?
No.
No.
But it's not because of that. They're very cheap to raise, and they're very expensive. You could sell them for $1,850 if you have a good pair. But my mother has become very attached to all of them, and they're all her personal friends, and she just couldn't think of selling
Doesn't
them.
your mother have any friends besides the chinchillas?
Well, we have little names for them all, and...
You name them?
Well, we name them according to their personality. Like we have Jovial, or the Stranger, or the
Monster.
Giant. We have a Monster. We have a Groucho. No offense.
You have a Groucho? That's the monster? Huh?
No, it's another one. We have one called Shaky. It has sort of a chinchilla trouble that it falls over on its side all the time and can't move around too fast.
That describes me pretty accurately.
We have a little trouble sometimes, like with Shaky. Every time we would mate him, the female would run away from him before he could even get to her. So we found a chinchilla called Nanny One Eye, who cannot see too well. And we put it in the cage.
Is this an elderly chinchilla?
She had her day, yes.
Yeah. Why don't you get him some bifocals?
Anyway, we made it Shaky and Nanny One Eye. And by the time Shaky got up to Nanny One Eye, she didn't even see him coming. So they turned out to be a wonderful family, and they have beautiful children.
Well, it's certainly, I'm glad to know what goes on behind the scenes in the chinchilla world. Now, Jackie, if I ever fork over $25,000 for a chinchilla coat, I'll keep a sharp lookout for Shaky, One Eye, and what was the other one? Groucho, yeah. Yeah. Well, I hate to break this up. You're real charming, both of you. The time has come for you to win some money now. George, tell them how we play this game.
Well, as you can see, we've got a new game going here. Each of the sections is filled with questions. You get a chance at 4 questions, and the object is to answer enough...
to win $500.
Yes.
And you can win more than $500, but if you win $500, you get a chance at the wheel later. Then you get a chance at $5,000 or even $10,000.
Exactly what I was going to say.
Yes.
And more or less.
The words right out of my mouth. Huh?
In other words, the important thing is you get 4 chances to make at least $500. You can pick from any place in here you want. And this one's for 2, right?
This is for 2. Oh. You picked this category, didn't you? Nursery rhymes. What shall we give little Tommy Tucker for supper?
A pie?
Well, you could, but that's not the answer. The answer is white bread and butter.
Well, you're still in the game, of course. You still have 3 more chances to make $500.
You can pick a $300 one, a 2, or a 1.
Well, try that.
Another 2?
What did the 3 wise men of Gotham use for a ship?
I didn't even know there were 3 wise men in Gotham.
Well, you've been playing around with chinchillas. You don't know much of anything. Well, it was a bowl. B-O-W-L. All right, now...
Well, there are 2 more chances to make $500. It can be done.
Yeah, now if you take a 2 and a 3 and you win them both, you'd have $500.
That's the way to go.
Live dangerously, Sammy, Patty, Jackie. $300. On the first day of Christmas, what did my true love send me?
A partridge in a pear tree.
That's right.
And you've got $300. I remember that.
Now, you can't lose this money. That you have. That's yours.
The $300 is yours. Now, if you make it $500, this is your last question, by the way.
Come on, Jackie, you're lucky. Go ahead and take it.
All right, this will put you in a chance for the $10,000 at the end. And this one's for 2, right?
This is for 2. Oh. Don't you think Jackie's cute?
I certainly do. My wife isn't here tonight.
You didn't tell me I was cute.
Everyone knows that.
Oh, what a shifty babe this is. She hasn't been around with chinchillas all the time. Now this, for $200. What did the pieman say to Simple Simon?
Can I just recite it?
Yes,
Simple
you can.
Simon met a pieman going to the fair. Said, Simple Simon to the pieman, let me taste your ware. Said the pieman to Simple Simon.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Simple Simon met a pieman going to the fair. Said, Simple Simon to the pieman, let me taste your ware. Help me. Said the pieman to Simple Simon, I'm afraid I haven't any.
Well, we gave you a long chance, only because you were so cute. But show me first your penny, was the line.
Oh, the pieman I knew said you didn't have any.
Yes, well, you've been... You've been in that garage too long.
Well, you wind up with $300.
That isn't too bad.
No.
No, that's very good.
Well, thanks, Sammy,
Thank
Jackie,
you,
and
Groucho.
Patty. You leave me here with more money than you came in, and that isn't too bad, and thanks.
We'll see if our first couple can bring their winnings up to $10,000 in just a moment.
The years of brutal struggle had ended, and Jim Case had emerged victorious from his battle with the world at large. But the victory was a hollow one, for he found himself wealthy and successful, but an outsider in his own home, a stranger in his wife's heart. This is Ed Hurley, your host on My True Story. Tomorrow you'll hear the drama of a man who spent his life in fanatical pursuit of success. and who found at the end of the race that he had left everything really worthwhile behind. You'll want to be listening to this compelling drama of a man's awakening tomorrow on My True Story. My True Story brings you a complete hour-long drama every weekday on NBC. So enjoy My True Story and stay tuned throughout the day for all the other fine programs. The drama, the music, the news, the rich variety of entertainment and information brought to you over these NBC stations.
Groucho, Margot Durst and Ed Gardner earned $600 in the quiz, so they get a chance at the big money, and here they are. You come right back out, please.
Congratulations. You know, this year, if you win $500 or more in the quiz, you get a chance to run your winnings for the night up to $2,000, $5,000, or even $10,000. Okay, now pick a number.
7.
7, that's for $10,000. Now you pick a number, Mr. Dice. Spin the wheel. Yes. If either of these numbers comes up, the question is worth 5 or 10,000. You really gave it a spin there, didn't you? He could go around the world on this turn. Well, your numbers were 1 and 7, and it came up 2, so this question is worth $2,000. The Allied invasion of Normandy in 1944 was one of the biggest news events of all time. I'm sure you've read a lot about it. Now, for $2,000, I want you to tell me the military code name for the actual Normandy operation. There was a special name for this. All right, give us an answer.
Onward.
Orange.
It was Operation Overlord. I'm sorry you missed it, but you still have... How much did you win?
50 apiece and 600 besides.
You won a total of $700. You've each won $350. Well, that's not such a bad night's work, is it? Congratulations, and thanks for being with us. You bet your life.
Thank you.
You Bet Your Life is transcribed in Hollywood. Produced by John Goodell. Directed by Robert Dwan and Bernie Smith. Music by Jack Meakin. This is George Fenneman reminding you to tune in again next week, same time, same station, to hear the one, the only Groucho. And see Groucho every Thursday evening on NBC television. You Bet Your Life is heard by our armed forces around the world.
Melanie Kahane and Ben Grauer broadcast Decorating Wavelengths, the program designed to help you design a more beautiful home, tonight on most of these NBC stations.
I've been gardening in white gloves just to prove that dirt can't hide from new Tide. Tide's been intensified to bring you cleanness no other low-priced powder can beat. I'm going to hide these filthy gloves in the pockets of these cords. Too tough a test for a low-priced powder? Not for new Tide. Now for those hidden gloves. How's that for cleanness? Proof that dirt just can't hide from intensified Tide. Try it.
Standing in a bus queue,
Sitting in the traffic,
letting other people plan the way you go. It's time you broke away. Believe in freedom, believe in Honda. Going when you like, from door to door, your Honda bike and you. Believe in freedom, believe in Honda. Going where you like, your Honda bike and you.
Hold it. 15 seconds from now, you'll see the picture he just took. See? With the Polaroid land camera, you get bright, sharp pictures in 15 seconds. Snap, pull, peel. It's that easy. Is there any better way to get pictures of the family?
Now hands that do wishes can feel soft as your face with mild green fairy
And a meal with a Cape apple. Straight up. Cape apples make good eating. Crisp, juicy. Marvelous exercise for the old choppers. Go on, treat yourself. Live. Buy a bushel or two of Cape apples today. You can't lose.
How old and how much is that vase?
It's 1,000 years old and worth £10,000.
Ha-ha! This curly-whirly, with all its miles of chewy toffee covered in creamy Cadbury's chocolate, is 10 minutes old, only costs 3p. Of course, you can't stick flowers in it. But you can't chew a vase.
The next hour is brought to you by John Paul Mitchell Systems, the world's leader in hair care products and styling tools. Visit www.paulmitchell.com today.
The Harold Perry Show. And now, Harold Perry as Honest Harold, the homemaker. Well, it's a big day in the little town of Melrose Springs. Yes, this is the day when the voters go to the polls to elect their new mayor. Will it be Honest Harold Hemp, local radio favorite, or his opponent and boss, Stanley Peabody, manager of the local radio station? Well, right now, Honest Harold is nervously pacing up and down in the office of his campaign manager, Doc Yancey, the veterinarian.
Oh, why don't you sit down and relax, Harold? You're wearing out the Congolium.
How can I relax, Doc? When are the returns going to start coming in?
Well, any minute now. But you've got nothing to worry about with a political wizard like me running your campaign. And I want you to know, Harold, my animals are with you to a man.
Good. Too bad they can't vote.
That is, except the bunnies. Now, some of the rabbits are for Peabody and some are for you. I guess that's what you call splitting hairs.
Doc, this is no time for one of your bums. There's the phone.
Yes, I hear it.
Well, answer it, will you? Maybe some returns are coming in.
Honest Harold Hemp for Mayor Headquarters. Dr. Yancey, veterinarian and campaign manager speaking. Oh.
Who is it?
Precinct number 1, George Schrader's grocery store.
Grocery store? Has he got some returns?
What's that, George? 10 and 25?
Is that 10 and 25 votes?
No, it's 10 and 25 cents. He's having a special on tapioca today.
Tapioca? Tell him I don't want any.
Nothing today, George. Goodbye.
Tapioca. Call precinct number 2, will you, Doc?
Oh, that's the schoolhouse. All right.
2 o'clock. They ought to have some of the votes counted.
Yes, I imagine they should. Hello? Miss Eigenfuss? This is Dr. Yancey. Have you counted any votes there yet? What's that? 7. Oh, isn't that wonderful?
7 votes for me?
No, Harold. Miss Eigenfuss's dog had 7 puppies. 4 boys and 3 girls.
Congratulations.
Miss Eigenfuss, Harold sends his congratulations. How is the little mother? She feels a little depressed, huh?
Yeah. So do I.
Oh, well, that's only natural.
Doc, ask her about the votes.
Well, now, Miss Eigenfuss, you do everything you can to cheer that dog up. Hey, maybe you can let her watch the television tonight.
Yeah, maybe she can watch Bulldog Drummond. Doc, the votes.
Oh, Harold wants to know if you've counted the votes. Oh, you have? What's that? Oh, thanks very much. Goodbye.
What did she say, Doc?
Oh, Harold, smartest thing you ever did, making me your campaign manager.
How many votes have I got?
20 for Peabody.
Yeah?
And 45 for Honest Harold.
Yeah. How are the little puppies?
At this rate, it'll be a landslide.
You think so, Doc?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Now, we better start making plans for a big victory rally tonight.
All right, I'll get right on it.
Hey, just a minute. We better tell my animals the good news. Friends, quiet now. I've got some wonderful news.
Yeah.
Just got the first returns, and I want you to meet the new mayor of Melrose Springs, Honest Harold.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't mind Elmer, Harold. He's a diehard. Yeah. He's still sore about Alf Landon.
Gosh, I really can't believe it, Doc. Mayor Harold Hemp. Doc, old friend, I don't know how to thank you for all you've done for me.
Oh, it wasn't so much. All I did was manage your whole campaign single-handedly.
Yeah, you did that, Doc.
Yes, I was kind of shrewd, didn't miss many tricks.
Yeah. Well, guess I'll go home and tell Mother the good news.
In fact, I don't know anyone who could run your campaign any better.
Yeah, well...
It's just sort of a knack I have, I guess.
Doc, I admit it. You did a wonderful job.
Oh, it wasn't so much. All I did was manage your whole campaign.
Goodbye, Doc. Fun times in the old town tonight. Can't believe it. Looks like I'm really going to be mayor. I'll be the leading civic dignitary of Melrose Springs. Say, I wonder if the mayor gets in the movies free. Here's Ed's cleaning place. Think I'll drop in and get my suit pressed. I'll look my best at the big victory rally tonight. Well, howdy, Ed.
Well, hello, Harold.
You know, Ed, you're looking at the next mayor.
Well, congratulations, Your Honor.
Thanks. Gonna have a big victory rally tonight. Just thought I'd get my suit pressed.
Oh, you're gonna wear that suit?
Huh?
Why, a mayor should have an official outfit, Your Honor.
Official? Well, I guess so, but I don't own one of those cutaways.
Oh, that's too bad. But, say, chum, you are in luck because I just happen to think of something.
What's that?
Well, I just happen to have a cutaway suit here in the shop that'll fit you.
Well,
Now, it's slightly used, but it's a magnificent garment. Now, why don't you just take a look at it, Your Honor?
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to look at it, I guess.
Why, of course not. Here you are. Just, try on the coat.
Yeah, thanks. It's, kind of heavy, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's, shark skin, you see.
Oh.
Made from an extra heavy shark.
Hey, what's that fastened to the coattail? Why, it's a goldfish bowl.
Yes, now I forgot to mention it, Your Honor, but this masterpiece of the tailor's art was left here by a magician.
Oh?
Yeah, Marvello the Great. He played the Opera House last night.
Oh, yeah, the fellow with the disappearing pigeons.
Precisely.
Well, I don't think I want a magician's suit.
Now, why don't you just slip the coat on for size? Huh?
Yeah, all right. Can't get my arm through the sleeve. What's that?
Well, what do you know? A collapsible birdcage.
Well, that's how he made the pigeon disappear, eh?
Yes, sir, and I will throw in the birdcage at no extra charge.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Now, why don't you try on that high silk hat, Your Honor?
Oh, one of those. Well, okay. I'll just... What flew out of the hat? Oh, my goodness, a pigeon. Ed, I don't think I want this suit.
Now, Your Honor, this will make your victory rally a big success.
It will?
Why, sure. You will be the first mayor in Melrose Springs to give a speech and a magic show at the same time.
Well, maybe you're right, Ed. Mayor Hemp, the magician. Think I'll go down and make Stanley Peabody disappear.
Good morning, Station KHJP. Election results? Well, early returns will be broadcast at 7 o'clock. You're welcome.
Well, good morning, Glory.
Why, Why, Harold, what are you doing in that outfit?
Just bought it, Gloria. Meet Mayor Hemp, the magician.
Who?
Alakazam, Alakazai. The hand is quicker than the eye.
What?
Take a card, Gloria, any card.
All right.
Now, madam, you have your card. What is it?
The Queen of Hearts.
Right.
Gee, Harold. How did you do that trick?
It came with the suit. And now for my next trick, ladies and gentlemen. I'll make a pigeon appear.
Is that you, Hemp?
Mr. Peabody.
Yeah, instead of a pigeon, I get a pelican.
Hemp, what are you doing in that comedy costume? Halloween was last night.
Very funny.
Just why are you wearing that outlandish outfit?
For your information, Stanley, this is my victory suit.
Victory?
Yeah?
It looks more like unconditional surrender.
Is that so? It just so happens that I'm leading 45-20, Stanley. That's 2-1. Why don't you concede, Peabody?
Hemp, this election is far from over. Don't forget the old story about the tortoise and the hare. Well, I'm the tortoise.
You got a good neck for it.
And another thing. You may be running against me for mayor, but in this station, I'm the boss. Take off that silly high hat.
Yes, sir.
Pep, is that a pigeon that flew out of your hat?
Yes, Stanley. I just dropped in to give you the bird. See you later. Come on, Doc. Let's get on with the rehearsal.
All right, Harold. A great idea I had having this victory rally on your front porch.
Oh, Harold.
Yes, Mother?
Dr. Yancey said he wanted to hang up a picture of you out here on the front porch. So I brought this one.
Mother, that's my baby picture. I'm lying on a bearskin rug.
That's a good political picture, Harold. The voters can see you're not hiding anything from them.
Well, I'd better get back to the kitchen. I'm making a whole batch of cookies for tonight.
Oh, good, Mother. Well, better rehearse the orchestra, Doc. In another hour, they'll be on overtime. Where's my baton? Oh. Fellows, musicians, will you please put away those racing forms and look at me? I heard that, Meekin. Now, here's the lineup. First, I'll make my acceptance speech. I'll keep it short and sincere. 45 minutes should be enough. Smart aleck. Then I do a few magic tricks, fellas, and for a grand finale, I croon a number. Now we'll try my entrance music. Now try to follow me. Ready? Go. Oh, brother. Fellas! 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 You're fighting me.
Hey, Harold.
What is it, Doc?
Want to listen to me rehearse my introduction speech now?
Can't you see that I'm busy?
Well, I say a lot of nice things about you, Harold.
Oh, you do? Well, all right. Let's hear it.
Well, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, this victory was won by a courageous man fighting against overwhelming odds. A man you all know and love. I'm speaking of none other than the new mayor's campaign manager, yours truly, Dr. Yancey.
Doc, you're supposed to be talking about me.
Now, you might be interested in a few brief facts about my life. In 1910, I graduated from veterinary college. That's when I got my sheepskin. With enough money to start my practice, I took a job on a ranch. Before long, I became the man they could depend on to drive the sheep. I was the only one who could make a U-turn.
That's enough. By the time you get through introducing me, my term will be up. The polls close in 3 hours. You should be out there working for me.
Well, all right, Harold. That's all the thanks I get for being the man behind the throne.
Make a U-turn. A joke like that could lead to a recall. Doc's a nice fellow, but sometimes...
Harold, I've got some wonderful news.
What's that, Mother?
They just broadcast the latest election returns. Stanley Peabody, 620. And my son, 948.
Let's have the victory song, huh, fellas?
Oh,
listen to this, Mother.
Wonderful.
When cares pursue me, I'm never gloomy. I keep on singing the song. Though the clouds hang low, I laugh at woe and go rolling along. No need to hurry, no need to worry, that things are gonna go wrong. Like the birds that sing, I dream of spring as I'm rolling along. Oh, give me the moon for a blanket and give me the stars overhead. I'll make the mountain my doorstep. I'll make the desert my bed. I'll spend the hours among the flowers. I'll stay away from the throng. Let it rain or shine, the world is mine. As I'm rolling along.
We will return for the second act of our story, Honest Harold, in just a moment. We Americans have a valuable heritage, a heritage of individual freedom that includes the freedom to worship as we wish at the church or synagogue of our choice. By attending church regularly, we can gain the moral and spiritual strength to meet the many problems which confront us today. Help support your church and attend regularly with your family. And now, back to Honest Harold, the homemaker. Well, the early election returns indicate a smashing success for Honest Harold in the race for mayor of Melrose Springs. In fact, Harold is so confident of victory that he has decided to go down to the city hall and say goodbye to the old mayor.
Certainly glad I thought of this. Dropping in to see old Mayor McHenry. The sporting thing to do. Wonder why he didn't run for re-election. Guess he knew he couldn't beat me. Hope the mayor's in. Wonder where he is. There's no ball game today.
Oh, it's you.
Mayor, where are you?
You're up here peeking down the transom. I wanted to see who it was.
Oh. Wonder how he got up there. Must have on his Adler shoes.
I'll be right down.
Well, howdy, Mayor.
Come in, Harold.
Well, Mayor McHenry, looks like I'm going to be the next mayor.
You are? Well, congratulations. It's a lovely job.
I suppose it is. I just thought I'd come in. What was that?
Oh, that was nothing. Just Mr. Snodgrass.
Huh?
He throws a brick through the window every day at this time. He hates all mayors.
He does?
You'll get used to it. Just remember to duck every day at 3 o'clock.
Oh.
It's a lovely job.
Yeah, well, I just came in to say...
Excuse me, Harold. Telephone.
Telephone.
Hello? Yes, this is Mayor McHenry. Yeah, but Mrs. Wigglestaff. Yeah, but... Mrs. Wigglestaff, watch your language. Goodbye.
Who's that?
That was the lady chairman of the sewing circle.
Sewing circle?
Yes, they sit in a circle and call me a so-and-so. Yes, they do, but it's a lovely job.
Well, I just wanted to tell... Say, Mayor, is that a bump on your head?
Yes, I got that in the line of duty, Harold.
Line of duty?
Mrs. Green hit me with her umbrella because I wouldn't lower bus fares. So I finally lowered them.
Yeah. What's that bump on the other side?
That's where Mr. McDonald hit me. He owns the bus company. But it's a lovely job. Of course, you have to work 14 hours a day, 7 days a week.
7 days a week?
And you're always in debt.
In debt?
Yes, every time they give away a key to the city, they take it out of your salary.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd be surprised how those keys count up.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's a lovely job. Well, I think I'll go home now and pack a bag.
A bag? Are you going on a trip?
Not exactly. I'm going to a sanitarium for a 6 weeks rest cure.
A rest cure?
Oh, it's not serious. It's just the doctor's idea. He thinks being mayor has affected my nerves. But that's silly. It's a lovely job. It's just that you have to keep calm, that's all. Lower bus fares, higher bus fares, balance the budget, lower taxes. Please this group, please that group. Work all day, study all night, threatening letters. People hate you, dogs hate you, cats hate you. You even hate yourself. Let me out of here!
Mayor, wait till I get my hat. I'll go with you. I don't want this lovely job. Certainly glad I saw the mayor. Sure don't want that job. I gotta work real hard now and see if I can lose this election. Feel kind of silly sneaking around in front of this polling place, though. If I just talk some people into voting for Peabody. Oh, yeah, here comes a voter. Psst. Hey, you.
What?
I want to talk to you.
Me?
Yeah. Come here.
Oh, hello, Mr. Amp. Didn't recognize you hiding behind that telephone pole.
Well, there wasn't any tree handy. I mean, are you going in to vote?
Yes, I am.
Oh? Were you going to vote for me?
That happens to be my business.
Oh,
you
course.
politicians will stoop to anything.
Yep.
Campaigning around the election booth. Pretty shoddy trick trying to get votes this way.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm not trying to get votes. I want you to vote against me.
Why?
Yeah, I'd make a terrible mayor. Honestly. Why, I don't know the first thing about the job.
You don't?
No.
What about all those things you said in your campaign speech?
Well, you know, campaign speeches. Believe me, if you want a good mayor, vote for my opponent, Stanley Peabody.
You really mean that?
I certainly do. What am I? Just a radio crooner? You know crooners. They're all bohemians.
Yes, that's true.
I may not look it, but I'm just a gypsy. Fond of dancing, light wines, and beer.
Well, you've convinced me, Mr. Hemp.
I have?
Yes. I was going to vote for Peabody, but your honesty's so refreshing, I've changed my mind. I'm going to vote for you.
Oh,
I'll see you later.
But, mister, wait a minute. You can't do it. Certainly hard to lose an election. I wonder how William Jennings Bryan always did it. Well, I'm still way ahead. The election isn't over yet. Maybe if Peabody got out and did some last-minute campaigning, he could still turn the tide. Wonder if I could talk him into it. It's my only chance. Hello, Gloria.
Hello, Mr. Mayor.
Gloria, please don't call me that. Say, have you voted yet?
No, but I'm going to right after work. And I'm going to vote for... Guess who?
Yeah, look, Gloria, I want you to vote for Stanley Peabody.
Oh, aren't you the kidder?
Gloria, I'm not kidding. Peabody's the best man for the job. He's got a longer record than I have.
Yes, but you've got longer eyelashes.
Gloria, I'm warning you, if you don't vote for Peabody, I'll never bring you another Tootsie Roll.
I don't care, Harold. You're my little old Tootsie Roll. Yum, yum, yum.
I'll see you later. I hope Peabody's in.
Come in.
Well, hello, Stanley.
Oh, hello, Hemp.
I wanted to talk to you about the election, Stanley.
Oh, I suppose you want to rub it in just because you've won.
Oh, but I haven't won yet.
Are you trying to tell me I don't know what I'm talking about?
No.
Don't tell me about politics. I know when I've lost an election. But, in fact, I think I'll call the newspaper right now and tell them I concede.
Stanley, you can't do that to me. I mean...
What?
You can still win the election if you get out and campaign, old man. Remember, the game isn't over till the final whistle is fired. A man may never be down, but he's never up. Or something.
What's the matter with you?
Don't give up now, Stanley. Get out and give it the old college try. Please, Stanley, please.
Hemp, get up off your knees.
Well, all right.
What's behind all of this? Why are you so anxious to lose the election all of a sudden?
Well, it's just because I think you're a better man for the job than I am.
Naturally. Anyone would be better than a dunderhead like you.
Oop. This isn't going to be easy.
I can't understand why anyone in their right mind could vote for a boob like you. Why, it's so ridiculous I have to laugh.
Me too. What, everybody?
Hemp, you're one step removed from a moron.
I am? I thought I was standing too close to you. Lost my head. Didn't do myself any good with Peabody, certainly. What am I going to do? Just got to lose this election. Hey, if I got myself arrested, that might do it. Nobody votes for a jailbird. I know. I could open that fire hydrant there. Flood the street. Yeah, that's against the law. I'll just loosen this little nut here. There. Good thing I got my Boy Scout knife with me. Yeah, it's unscrewing. A little more. Whoop. Oh, brother, look at it go. Yeah. Now I'll go down to the marshal and turn myself in. Maybe I can float down. cruising down the river on a Sunday afternoon. Where's Pete the marshal? His father, old Cleet, is here again. He's the slowest human being Cleet?
Howdy, Harold.
Cleet, I want you to take care of something right away for me.
You'll have to wait a minute, Harold. Can't you see I'm practicing?
Practicing?
Yep, been taking these accordion lessons for 6 months now.
Well, where's the accordion?
And I ain't up to that part yet.
Cleet, I just broke the law.
Oh, you did? Say, those accordion people just sent me off for a pretty piece.
What?
Roses are shining in Picardy.
Cleet?
In the hush of the
Cleet, I want you to arrest me.
Arrest you? Oh, what for?
I just turned on a fire hydrant.
Say, that's against the law.
I know that. That's why I want you to arrest me.
Well, okay. But first, I'll have to fill out a form.
Oh, here we go again.
Now, let me see. Felony, misdemeanor. Wonder what became of her.
Who?